They can hear us.
We're not making any noise.
No, but you guys are sure are milking the cow.
Consider that cow milked.
Yep.
Churn and burn, baby.
Oh gosh. Why was that weird?
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
Oh,
Rip cow.
I did make it weird.
I just imagine Hrothmar being like, it doesn't have to be weird.
Oh, you know what though?
Done with it.
It's weird now because we started playing Stardew again, and I named cows after, like mods and stuff, and we were talking about how now we have to milk the
Did you
cows that
literally
are.
just say "how now" in reference to a cow?
Yep. What color was the
She
cow?
did.
What color was that cow?
One
Was
of
it
them is
brown?
3 of them are brown. Yeah, one of
Perfect.
them's white.
There were cows and there were also chickens for you 90s Cartoon Network fans.
Well, Mama had a chicken.
Mom had a cow.
Cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care.
He didn't care how. It's the strangest show. I love it.
Yeah.
So anyway, hi, hello, welcome to the Secret Adventure Society. The meeting will come to order. We have a couple of notes before we get started. First of all, Steve-O couldn't join us tonight. He had some unplanned family stuff come up. Everybody's fine, but he had to help take care of a few things for some family members, so he was not able to join us tonight, which is sad. We'll miss him, but you know, we'll take good care of Pierce for him. Thanks to everyone who has been telling your friends about the show. We've said it a million times, but telling your friends and tweeting your favorite line or sharing clips are the absolute best ways that you can help us grow. It seems like we're growing just a little bit more every week, which I'm incredibly thankful for, and it's because you guys are willing to talk about SAS with people.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Don't forget that if you tweet about the show using the hashtag Secret Adventure, we might actually use your name as the name of an NPC in the game, like Sparkles or Magistrate Idej or Tox or others. What others have we done? Captain Riddick. That was one.
Yeah.
That was there's several, and there's
there's
more
been quite a
opportunities
bit.
coming. With more opportunities coming. Don't forget, next Wednesday we'll have Spilling the Ale, which is our talk show where we answer viewer questions and chat about the story so far. That'll be here at 7:30 Central at twitch.tv/Logness, and you can find those episodes as well on our YouTube channel. Every week, I'm blown away by like the insightfulness of the questions that we get asked. It's as well as like how much it does my DM heart happy how much you guys think about these characters. It makes me giddy and gleeful. Which is Giddy and Gleeful is the name of a character in Gravity Falls, but that's not why we're here. Let's see, what else do we have? I got distracted. If you miss a show, if you miss one of our sessions or Spilling the Ale, you can always catch up on the VOD or on our YouTube channel or your favorite podcast app. We've had a couple of technical issues with the podcast in the past couple of weeks, so we apologize that has not been put up yet, but you can always find what you need over on YouTube. And we're going to try to get the podcast situation worked out. We're not quite sure what's going on there. Thanks, as always, to our mods, to Aurelia Raff for our fantastic character art, and to Blizzard Entertainment for allowing us to use music from World of Warcraft that you hear. Everybody pitch your shit now.
That sounds weird.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
All at once?
Yeah, everybody go at once. Yeah, that's a great energy to start with.
Only.
I think
Only
Block
dwarves.
has a blog, and that's all.
Yeah.
That's not even what I was saying.
Oh, but it sounds like it.
Oh my
I heard
gosh.
something about the Nathrius. It was steamy.
Yeah. I have a fan fiction blog where I write about Denathrius and Illidan.
Oh man, that's so great!
I would read it.
Wait,
I
do you really?
believe you. I truly believe
Okay.
you.
Zach is like, what?
I was like, I feel like I should read this. Like, this sounds
You
rad.
must now.
You know, if I
Give the
don't,
people what they want.
I don't have it yet.
Yet.
Anyways,
Okay, so let's try that again. Generic.
We're generic of Generic Live, and we stream on twitch.tv/Generic Live, and then I sell stuff on Etsy at genericlive.com. It's art related. Hooray!
Yeah.
Dwarf, Needs some coffee.
Or some
Green tea.
crack cocaine, perhaps, Goon.
I'm Goon. I don't have anything to pitch currently, but I will pitch that if you live in the state of Georgia and you haven't voted, early voting is tomorrow, I think. And if not, real voting is the 5th. All of those are counted, and you definitely need to vote. And fuck Mitch McConnell.
I mean,
Not
not
literally.
Not literally. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not
Do one of those, not the other.
Yeah.
let's not give him that pleasure, guys.
I could tell you what I want you to do to Mitch McConnell, but we would get kicked off of Twitch.
Is it a twisted tea?
It's a purple nurple. He wants you to give Mitch McConnell a purple nurple. That's
I like the twisted tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rothmar.
Hi everyone, I'm Rothmar. I stream here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rothmar, and I write stuff about once every other month on Rothmar.com. So feel free to swing by that too.
And Luck.
Oh, hi, I'm Locke. Twitch.tv/Loch Ness. I'm the guild master of the Loch Mess, which is a guild on Emerald Dream, and we recently killed a boss boy. Like the boss boy.
The boss boy.
I don't know. I stream a lot of WoW. Been playing a lot of Stardew lately too, because it's like addictive and fun and chill.
So good.
But yeah,
Is the Boss Boy the sequel to Boss Baby?
It is.
the
Yeah,
boss.
I'm waiting for Boss Daddy.
It's like Boss Baby is Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Boss Baby is Alec Baldwin, and then Boss Boy is Pete Davidson, and then Boss Daddy becomes Alec Baldwin again. That's the evolution.
And then Boss Gramps is Stephen Baldwin.
Right. Where's Adam Baldwin in there? Is he?
Probably with Mitch McConnell.
And Steve-O is not here, but I will pitch his stuff. Steve-O can be found at twitch.tv/gutternerds, and he also has a TikTok, and he has really great retro streams as well as game riffs and things of that nature. So if you like silly game commentary, Steve-O's the place to go. I can be found at twitch.tv/ZakiWack. I play games and make jokes and sing songs and sometimes and stuff. That is all. Do you guys have anything else to talk about before we dive into the game?
It's been an amazing D&D 2020. So I'm happy that we could have at least that little amazing thing in 2020.
Yeah, and this is our last game of the year.
Yeah, it's like,
maybe
why
we
is she
should, like-
saying this? Oh, it's the
Oh.
last game of the year. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Send off this year.
Augustus
It's,
died tonight.
This is
it's
our
almost done.
Oh no!
this is also
Diamond, he won't die.
Pierce dies tonight.
this is our 15th session too, which is
15th,
like,
not counting the charity sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting close to 20, which feels really weird to say.
Yeah.
I don't know, but tell your
And, like,
friends
doing
before
them-
they get too behind.
Yeah. And hopefully people have suggested that we do some sort of recap sort of situations. That way people who don't have time to sit down and watch 15 episodes of a 3.5, 4 hour long stream can, actually catch up and watch live. That's kind of in the works. So, but thank you all for, I ditto everything that Jen said and everybody else said. It's D&D has been, particularly this and then the game that I played with Goon and Lot, D&D has been a big old bright spot in 2020 that I desperately needed, just personally speaking. All right. Anybody else?
I don't know, but I like the way you said that. Can you do it again?
Anybody else? Was it not the same?
No.
Is
I shouldn't have
Did
tried
we-
to recapture the magic.
This is
The
not.
sparkle's gone.
Someone clip Dorf playing guitar. That's it. We have to have that gif.
Dorf's taking a level of Bard tonight.
Yeah.
Did we tweet? Because I need to retweet that.
Yes, we did indeed tweet that we're live and stuff. All right.
We are live, but are we still?
Okay, so previously on Secret Adventure Society, you all found yourselves in a curious town called New Hexton. After doing some digging, you all discovered a plot by someone in town with the help of the town magistrate to kidnap citizens and turn them into vampire spawn. You also discovered a strange mansion on a hill in this town that none of the citizens seemed to remember. Every time it was pointed out to them, they seemed to become paralyzed with fear, only to later forget that anything had happened to them in the first place. A similar sort of amnesia phenomenon seemed to occur when a freak red lightning storm appeared in a circle around and above this mansion. After dealing with the magistrate, you all found your way into the mansion, and there you discovered that the owner of the bar, the inn you've been staying at, a tiefling named Sparkles, not a tiefling, sorry, a Fearbolg named Sparkles, was responsible for this whole kit and caboodle. During combat, you actually noticed some kind of altar in the back of the room, glowing red with similar sparks as the lightning outside. Ruining his hat, Pierce scooped some of this familiar black liquid off of the altar and tossed it onto Sparkles. While that didn't have any effect on her, some of you, particularly Kess, did notice that the ominous liquid turned into a shimmery bluish pink, sort of almost like Lifewell water upon hitting the dirt. Eventually, Sparkles retreated into her coffin, which Dorf immediately incinerated using burning hands, and in my personal vote for the coolest moment, I get giddy thinking about it, of the show so far, Jindy reached into the burning coffin and pierced the heart of the vampire with a wooden stake. Again, while it's on fire, it was just so cool. And pierced the heart of the vampire with a wooden stake. And then while all of this is happening, Q, just in case, rapid fired his bow into the charred corpse. So yes, after the battle, you all noticed signs of the altar becoming unstable, and you found a way to drain it of the inky liquid inside. And as you suspected, when it hit the ground, it also turned that same bluish pink. And that is what we're going to pick up for tonight's session. You all have left the mansion, and you are walking through town en route to the late magistrate's house. The Radish Fest seems to have come to a stop, as the citizens who are usually only awake during the day shift of this town have flooded the streets. You hear like cries, like whimpers of joy, as some of these people seem to be commiserating with one another about how they feel free from something that's lived just on the outside of their focus for so long. And as you're walking across town, it's about 3:30 in the morning. What would you all like to do?
3 in the morning? I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm kind of exhausted.
Are you okay, Q?
Yeah, I just got a little choked up. Some of that
The fire.
ash from the
Yeah.
Vampire ash.
Right.
ash fire. Yeah.
I need to go back to the magistrate's house because I forgot something there. But once I'm done there, that will only take a second. Anyways.
Okay.
Well, there's no harm in staying up a little longer, I guess. Augustus puts his backpack back on.
I mean, we can
Now,
wait. I can meet you guys back. It literally will take a second. I can meet you guys
No,
back. at
I'm
the inn.
uncomfortable with you going alone. I'll come
The
with.
one time that we leave, if it's too early. Let's just stick together, and then because if we split up, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have a nice night's sleep. I'll wake up, and some new vampire will have kidnapped you or something. I just don't want to deal with it. Let's just.
I wouldn't get kidnapped by a vampire.
You
Do
say
you really
that.
think that there are other vampires?
I didn't think there was any, but now I know that there is some. So
Oh, that's fair.
Now anybody could be a vampire.
yeah.
Oh shit, am I a vampire?
I start looking
Are
around
you?
I
Oh
don't know.
man!
How would I know?
If only Pierce was here to initiate a Mexican standoff with his guns.
If any of you fuckers are a vampire, you have to tell me.
That's exactly what he would say. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And just as a quick reminder, you guys did sleep. It's been a couple of sessions. We've stretched the span of an evening over about 3 sessions, but you guys did rest later into the afternoon. So you're probably pretty tired right now, but you're not as tired as you would be if you had woken up at 6 or 7 the previous morning.
Oh yeah.
Zachary, I
because we
appreciate
woke
what
up
you're
at,
doing for me, but the spell slots I'm looking at tell me I'm exhausted.
Been through a lot.
I'm just telling
my
you.
My secret is I'm always tired. Okay.
You said with the. I'm always tired.
I'm always tired.
To the magistrate's house, literally, like, just for a second. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So you guys continue to head across town. After a few minutes, you find yourself, and just for an abundance of clarity, you guys were going to the magistrate's house and not his office, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you find yourselves back at the magistrate's house.
This was the big spooky mansion, right? Not the.
It wasn't the big spooky, like the big spooky mansion was where you guys just left, where you had the fight.
Okay.
There's another house. It's kind of, I mean, it's old, but
the
it's not
little
necessarily
spooky mansion.
right.
Okay.
It's just
gotcha.
this the late magistrate's dwelling.
Oh
it
yeah,
had a
that's right. It
kitchen.
says it right here on the plaque. The late magistrates. Okay.
Right.
So,
They wasted no time getting that memorial plaque up.
they don't even know he's dead yet. We should sneak around
Maybe
the
they
back.
won't until we leave.
We should sneak around the back so nobody knows that we've even, like, nobody's seen us here. Because he is dead. And we didn't do it.
But can we prove that?
They don't know yet that we're aware of, correct?
No, nobody knows anything. So I think we should. I literally just need to, like, poke my head inside for like a second. So
Okay, that sounds good. I'll hang out nonchalantly outdoors.
yeah.
Definitely not play eel this time.
Lessons were learned.
Lessons were learned.
Okay, I go to the back door.
Okay. You guys, if I'm not mistaken, you guys actually like had opened the back door
We
previously.
left out the back door. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's unlocked. You can make your way in pretty easily. Are you trying to sneak or?
I want to make sure that no one's in here.
I'm hanging out with Rockmore outside, by the way.
Okay, like Hrothmar or Augustus?
Rothmar. I'm there. I've got my own.
I'm hanging out with
Cigarettes on-
Rockmore. Yeah. Me and him are just watching. We're NPCs. I retweeted your stuff. Why I'm not in the game.
Oh, okay.
No, Dorf is
that's a
hanging
fair
out
point.
with him.
That's a fair point. Okay, so Lot, can I get you to make a stealth check, please?
Oh, it went up because we leveled up. Oh yeah. 16.
Wait, hold on. Q definitely went in with her.
Okay, Q, also make a stealth check, please.
He's not going to be staying with the people that brought the scary eels to life again.
It's probably too late to say I would have cast Pass Without a Trace, but.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I couldn't pass. I mean, I couldn't cast that anyway, so that's fine.
Jindy probably would have gone with them, but not gone in, kind of been like, hey, I'll watch the back door.
Okay. You don't have to make a stealth check, Jindy, but can I get you to make a perception check, please?
Yeah.
Goon, what did you roll stealth?
Q rolled an 8.
Q rolled an 8. Okay. So as you step inside, you kind of duck around Kess, and you go around this corner, and right as you do, you walk face first into a spider web, and it just covers your whole face.
I pull him out of it. I dust it off of him. You're fine.
I love that that's Q's spider noise.
That's Ori's spider noise, actually.
There's not even a spider in it. If there's a spider on his head, I'm gonna quickly just like.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, I'm just like.
You just flick it off.
Yeah, there was not even a spider in it. You're just.
Okay. The small ones are fine.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11 perception, but my passive perception is 19. I don't know if that matters.
Okay. Since you're actually like keeping a watch
Actively.
out, I'll say that your passive perception probably doesn't do much for you. With an 11, yeah, you're just kind of looking outside. You can you're painfully aware of how quiet the Radish Festival is, and how like there's this somber energy, this buzzing but somber energy, and that's really sort of stealing your focus. You've not really, you've not really experienced anything quite like this before. This like hive mind sort of catharsis that this town seems to be going through. Okay, but despite Q walking into a spider web and making, I guess, what are siren noises? Nothing. 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 You don't seem to have attracted any attention. So you guys now find yourselves back in this house.
Okay. Cheese. Cheese.
The kitchen was over there.
No. Cheese. Cheese? I didn't cast Speak with Animals. But I'm saying his name.
Okay.
And I'm going in different rooms. I'm looking under stuff. Cheese. Cheese. Like just,
so you're actually investigating?
I am investigating, yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, which dice do I use?
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You can use a clean one if you want.
Thank you, Mike.
Sorry. So with a dirty 20, you don't find cheese. But you do find a photograph. You find it's of a what appear to be an older couple. You get the vibe that maybe this was the magistrate's parents, but that's really, you guys comb this place over pretty hard. That's really all you're able to find.
There's no cheese?
No cheese.
Who moved my cheese? Am I right? Everyone who went to business school? Who moved my cheese?
Okay, I start checking the windows because I remember sitting him on a windowsill.
Okay.
And like, if he's not...
You search pretty exhaustively throughout this house. You get the vibe that he has gone on to someplace else. Not dead, but like
probably went to find
the way I said
cheese.
that, gone on. He's like you get the vibe that he's run off from this place.
Dang it. I was actually gonna I thought having a pet would be nice. But you know,
you still have me, Cass.
there's no more spiders on him, right?
No, there's no more spiders on him.
Okay. Well, I guess you're kind of like a pet. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. That's all I wanted.
Okay. Okay. So you guys make your way back outside. You see Jindy standing there. And you guys make your way back to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna show Jindy the photo and be like, this is what exactly what I went in there for. Just in case we see these people. That's the magistrate's parents.
Okay.
Oh, is that who cheese is?
Keep an eye out on.
I just assumed that you were looking for cheese.
I was looking for cheese. I couldn't find him. He's gone. I don't know where he's at. I found the photo. It was...
Pierce kind of leans forward and goes, "There's fucking cheese everywhere. There's cheese over there, like fried cheese that they're selling out of a booth."
Well, we'll put a pin in that. But I meant Cheese the rat. But fried cheese. Fried cheese? Fried?
I mean,
stick meat?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've kind of lost my appetite. I had a whole thing with a spider. Plus, we just watched a corpse burn alive, and that did a lot for my psyche.
This is like this conversation is the equivalent of like a 2 a.m. like, I could really eat Huddle House, like It's basically what you guys are saying right now.
Okay. Well, I walk back over to Dwarf and Augustus and everybody.
Okay.
As you walk up, I'm holding my eel deck out, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, let's just play one round. They'll never know."
As I see them coming, I kind of like shove it back into his bag, like.
Hey guys, I heard somebody yelling about cheese.
Yeah, there's cheese around.
Well, loudly whispering.
Oh, yeah. I'm not good at being stealthy whenever we are not thinking about it. Or just sometimes ever.
I mean, I didn't think that we'd really alert too many people in the house where no one lives anymore, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah.
Shh, but they don't know they don't live there anymore.
Wait, the people that used to live there don't know that they don't live there anymore.
Don't think about it too hard.
We'll tell them later.
All right, so what now?
Is Talk still with us?
Yes, Tox is still with you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
You can't keep doing that.
I wasn't doing anything. I don't know. I'm shy sometimes. Leave me alone.
Fantasy Christ. Oh my God. Okay.
So
Should we? So
ahead.
hear me out. We Priers killed a guy, and Jindy too. I think it was unclear.
No.
We should hide that body. Should we get rid of the body? Is that what people do in society? Normally, I would just eat him.
That's not a bad idea.
I've been
What?
told that was frowned upon.
Look at Jindy. I'm like,
Are you the cleric?
To hide it. To hide the body.
oh. I thought you were gonna eat it.
No, Q can eat it though.
Well, yeah.
Look, I'm just saying I may know how to get rid of a body.
Zach.
I really don't want this to go there.
Without eating it.
There's no need to hide it or get rid of it. It was a vampire. Like, it's not, we don't have to hide it.
For all we know, all the vampires that were turned by the vampire we killed could not be a thing anymore.
Which person that we killed are we currently talking about?
Sparkles.
Oh.
Oh, homie, there's nothing left to Sparkles.
Oh.
No, I was talking about
Well,
the
you know,
The magistrate?
magistrate.
if
Guys, we kill a
Sparkles-
lot of people, I'm just realizing.
Well, he's in his private bunker that no one knows about, so
When I'm
it's...
No,
I
he's in
would-
his office.
Yeah, he just got locked
He's
in.
in the he's in the secret, super secret closet.
He's in the walk-in freezer.
I was kind of thinking, like, if Sparkles turned him, then maybe when Sparkles dies, all of her children, vampire children, also disappear. I think I have read too many vampire romance novels, though, and that's how it works in those. But I don't know, sometimes fiction,
Yeah, I think Riddick had a lot of those. They were the racy kind, though.
Do you think that
Would
he
you
might
say
know?
he had
Because
an
we can
entire chronicle of them?
we can still talk. We can talk to him. We can ask him questions on the ship bottle thing.
Well, I don't think asking Riddick about his vampire smut well,
I think he wrote a lot of them himself. It was more like a vampire diary.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
Wait, you think Riddick's a vampire?
No.
Sorry,
No.
Captain.
I don't think so.
All right, we're getting off point here. Okay.
yeah,
Anyway,
no. Okay.
so Tox is taking over the inn or something, right? Is that what's happening, Tox? Is that what you're doing?
Well, I mean, I thought about it. I don't have anything else to do, and I feel like I could help these people sort out what happened in the town.
Oh,
Good.
Are
So
you
I
sure
say we
Squirrel-
all go drink for free at Tox's new tavern.
Oh, I didn't pay for
Yes.
anything there. Yeah, that's great. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we can drink under the old management
Yeah.
before the books change. Yeah.
I have an idea to make things more official. We could go
A
find
party. I like
We
it.
kill
I like
everyone.
it.
We could go find the deeds and sign them over to talks.
And then kill the person that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Because the people that owned the tavern are already dead.
Different pages.
What is-
We're on different pages.
Wouldn't the magistrate have to sign the deed?
I turn
You
into
wouldn't
the
know this. Never
magistrate.
mind.
Yes, the magistrate would have to sign things. Q. And I'm the magistrate now.
Okay, but you don't have his signature. It's something Q wouldn't say.
Do we have any did Pierce, did you get any
Yeah.
of the paperwork with the magistrate's signature?
I didn't take any of it.
But
I mean, I know where it is, but I didn't take any of it. I mean, yeah, I saw the signature. I saw the signature, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like.
Some of the ash got in you too, Pierce?
Yep.
I think you all inhaled a little bit of the little sparkles, down
Yeah,
there.
it's glitter as hell on the lungs.
Yeah, I am. I
Sparkles,
am
you know,
very glad
anyway.
that I did not inhale.
Right. Mhm.
That sounds like it'd be a bad time.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't like know his fucking signature, off the top of my head, but I know where the papers are.
Well, we could go get the
It strikes me as kind of a loopy doopy kind of signature, man.
Oh yeah, there were some loops and dupes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and dupes. Okay.
What about frails? Were there frails?
There were a couple of frills. Yeah.
Did
And
he
some threads.
put hearts
He-
over his eyes?
He actually did this thing where he put a smiley face over the eye.
Last
It
time I
was-
saw
it was
him, he had
weird.
X's over his eyes.
Because he died.
Because we killed someone else.
Pierce wouldn't have laughed at that.
I guess this kind of looks around the room. We were cracking a lot of jokes about murdering people, and I want to make sure there's not like a looker by who's just awestruck.
Somebody has to murder someone
Oh,
else.
that's true. Yeah.
That person
let's
hurt
see.
us. Let's murder him.
Yeah, you don't see anyone. You guys are standing like on a back,
It's just little Timmy. Yeah. Okay.
a kid a kid walks by with a paddle ball just but
Wait, give me that back!
He looks over and sees a bunch of menacing freaking adventurers like with knives and stuff. Like,
I checked to see if my paddle ball is still in my pocket.
it is.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is that the
You
same
have, yet
model
to,
as
you have
yours?
yet to effectively use it.
Is it the same model?
I don't know. Does it look like the same model paddle ball from 15 sessions ago?
Came out.
Dude, what's the make and model of the paddle ball?
It's
Yeah.
it's a PDBL 1487.
Oh shit, a
That's-
PDBL 1487?
Yeah, that's the one that
I didn't think that they had made it past the 1485.
Dude, I haven't seen one of those.
yeah.
yet.
It's the damnedest. I hear that Draco Malfoy's dad actually bought the 1487s for the entire Slytherin team, but for the entire Slytherin paddleball team.
See, I'm over on the Cup Ball 8000 series. It doesn't make any
Oh.
sense compared. And they actually run the same, but the numbers are wildly different, and it makes no
Dorf and Q just share a knowing look at the poor kid. Over playing cup ball.
All right, so what are we doing, guys?
The magistrate's
gonna-
office?
What? Wait, why are we
I guess
going there? To sign the documents.
Yeah.
Get the
In this
signature.
episode, the gang does paperwork.
To get,
Right.
to get the
Insert It's Always
signature.
Sunny in Philadelphia music.
Wait,
Okay,
can we
so
just
you
make this tomorrow? We can just go drink tonight and just pass out. This seems like a tomorrow problem.
Okay, tomorrow's fun.
We could do that.
Yeah. That actually.
Because you
yeah.
specifically said that they're not going to find the dead guy.
I mean, I didn't like leave a detailed note of instructions on where his body was for anybody, so I think we're pretty good.
Oh, should I go grab that? Just thought it'd be nice to leave a note, you know.
Mhm.
Just a note nailed on the door that's like one dead body inside.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry about everything.
All right, so yeah, well, let's head over to drink.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way. It's not very far, just like 4 or 5 minutes from the magistrate's house back to Kenrith's, the pub, which Tox is like. Tox kind of looks around. They're you can see kind of a tired glint in their eye. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do with the place, But you guys get there. There's not anybody in there. Definitely nobody behind the bar.
We should lock the doors and close it just for now, right? We'll need like a whole open under new management sign, all that.
This seems like a Tox. I would leave this to Tox. It is hopefully, fingers crossed on, the official paperwork tomorrow, but hopefully they're kind of there.
Yeah.
Business, I guess.
Yeah.
As Augustus is saying this, he's reaching behind the counter and just pulling whatever bottle he can.
Okay. All right. So Tox kind of looks around and they go, "Yeah, you guys can go ahead and go to bed. I'm gonna hang out down here for
I'll be up for a little bit."
But what if we wanted to drink?
Okay. So we're drinking. Okay, drinking.
Drinking.
Help yourselves. Help yourselves.
Dorf is already like behind the counter, and like I pushed up like a little like apple box or something to stand on top of it, and I'm just like, "What'll it be?" And I'm serving everybody else.
Dorf is playing Cheers.
I am.
What do you want, Norm?
I am behind the counter, looking for the fanciest everything, fanciest glass, fanciest like bottle of anything. Don't care if it's wine or liquor.
Investigation.
Oh God. I didn't have to
Top
roll
shelf glass.
investigation. Yeah, I went top shelf. 14.
14. Okay. There's not a lot of like super fine china. You do find a shelf of really, really, really nice. It's like the bottle looks expensive. It's called radish liqueur. And you've never had this before, but it's certainly there are fewer bottles of it than anything, and it's certainly in a very, very, very nice bottle.
Oh, it looks fancy, but it's radish.
You also find 3 bottles of just really nice regular wine. You find a drawer with some silverware that looks to be made of like genuine silver, but that's pretty much all you find.
I pour some radish stuff.
Some radish liqueur.
Yeah.
Okay. It almost has no. It's like a smooth vodka almost. It's almost like it has no flavor. It's it burns nicely on the way down, but it doesn't necessarily feel like you're biting into a radish.
Anybody want any of this?
I'll take some.
Sure.
Okay.
Augustus is just grimacing the whole time. He's not a big fan of the radish stuff.
Oh.
I would like to pass.
Oh.
Do you have any water?
I like to go
Tox.
into the kitchen and start making food for everybody.
Okay. All right. Yeah. In there, you find basic ingredients for pretty much, you find some cured meats and you find some root vegetables and onions and things like that.
Charcuterie board it is.
Okay. Okay.
So fancy.
This is the weirdest episode yet.
That's great. It's like shopping.
I love
but
it.
we don't
It's
have to pay
chill.
for anything.
Yeah.
It's like shopping, but we don't actually get anything tangible. I like it.
So yeah, you guys are at this point the evening is yours. Q, you have found water. Jindy, you're preparing a charcuterie board.
Q was just like drunk like 2 hours ago off of one beer, so he's just gonna be sipping on.
That was
water.
more than 2 hours. That was about
Like 4. It was within the past day.
Yeah.
And
It was
so-
in the past day,
It's been
yeah.
today.
Yeah. So she's in the corner sipping on
gin and juice.
Ice water.
laid back.
What would Augustus be doing? He's whipped up a hot toddy.
Okay.
He's brewing tea in it as well, and I'm not sure it's going to turn out very well, but he's trying. It sounded good in his head.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Performance.
Yeah.
I got a
12. It turns out pretty good.
like not the worst, kind of like palatable. Okay.
Yeah, it's you can do like you feel like you know a couple of small tweaks that you can make in the future to make this like really solid.
Less tea. It was too much. It's kind of stewed tasting. Like, mwah.
What's Pierce doing?
Pierce has he is on his he's on his third ale. Actually, he's just been like throwing him back, and at this point he is he's made his way sort of away from the group a little bit, and he's kind of leaning against the wall, like sitting in the floor, and you actually see him reach to pull his hat down, and he's like, oh fuck, and he just closes his eyes.
Dorf is now sitting at a table, and he's got a few ales around him, and he reaches into his beard and pulls out a little like pinch of like tobacco and puts it into a pipe.
Okay.
And then he starts smoking a pipe.
Okay. Pleasant. Very. I don't know. I'm getting Hobbit vibes up in here right now. like just like
I'm
jovial.
waiting on the cheese board.
Oh yeah, as soon as I'm done, I'm bringing it out.
Okay.
Does Dorf like break out into Misty Mountain? Or
He will if you want him to. Far over.
So.
All right.
Pretty much that's what we're doing, right?
I think it's just kind of hanging out.
So,
Chilling.
this happens. A few hours pass. Nobody really seems to be coming inside. You see like a couple of people who, like one straggler couple. They kind of stumble inside and they look around to make sure nobody they know is inside. Then they go upstairs. But you get the vibe that they had paid for a room, like they have a key.
Oh yeah, other
They were
people stay
responsible. They
here.
thought ahead.
Oh god.
But about an hour and a half, 2 hours pass at this point. It's 5:30 in the morning. The sun is starting to come up.
Oh. Yeah, I stumbled to bed.
Okay. Because you guys are getting to the point to where you're going to be risking exhaustion if you don't get some sleep.
I also go to bed.
I'll help clean up and then go upstairs.
I won't help clean up and go upstairs.
Okay.
Augustus is falling asleep at the bar.
Okay. Tox is actually pretty happy just like cleaning up. They look tired, but they're not they're not bummed out about having stuff to clean up. Pierce is still asleep leaning up against the wall. He sees everybody going to bed and he's just like, nah. And he just kind of takes his boots off and stays where he is. So
Okay,
everybody's
he's not coming to bed.
No.
I take the blanket off of his bed and go downstairs and wait on him to be asleep, and then I put it on him.
I thought you were just gonna take his blanket. Like, fuck yeah.
You know, she's gonna
Just
take
to
his
keep-
pillow. She will take his pillow, but she'll go take him the blanket.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Easily enough. You take the blanket off the bed and kind of drag it downstairs and you cover him up with it. He doesn't seem to notice.
Okay. And then before I go to sleep, I go to the window, I open it.
Tox is still cleaning up downstairs. Does that make a difference? Or are you doing this in the
room.
do this in your room?
In the room. And I just kind of say, gotta talk to you as soon as I can. Maybe not tonight because I've had some radish stuff. I don't know. But just, I need to talk to you sometime, and like, I need to know things. Like, I don't know what's happening. Okay, good night. And I go to bed.
Okay. All right. Is everybody else in bed?
When I get upstairs after like helping clean up, I want to find Dorf. Not sure. Is he awake?
Is Dorf awake?
I probably, if you stayed and cleaned up and I went upstairs to sleep, I'm probably passed out in my bed. Completely naked. Just
Face up or face down?
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
Are you rolling
Is
for
he
it?
rolling for nakedness?
face up.
Rolling
Oh.
for direction.
I have to know, is that a failure or a success?
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
I just rolled a d6 and it was 1 to 3 and then 5 to 6 or whatever, 4 to
I
6.
was hoping it was a 1 or 0 coin.
Okay, I want to find his bag and look for the vial of black liquid.
Okay. Go ahead and make I'll say go ahead and make a stealth check. Dorf, what's your passive perception?
10.
10. Okay.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. Dorf, you do not notice. So Jindy, you kind of rifle around in his bag. It's a bag of holding, but you know what you're looking for. So you reach your hand in the bag and you imagine the vial, and kink, you feel it in your hand.
Okay. At this point, I'd like to go over and see if Cass is awake.
Yeah, she's probably. Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
at the
laying there
window.
like. Probably in bed, just eyes like wide awake, can't sleep.
Cass. Cass.
I could make a second Creed joke in the night. I'm not gonna do it.
And then I hold up the little vial. Should we pour this out so it's not like the bad stuff?
Oh. Well, here's the thing. What if we end up needing that? Like, as it is.
But what if it brings us bad luck?
You believe in luck?
I mean, there's been some bad stuff happening to us lately, and I mean, when the vampires hit the ship, we took this, and that's kind of when everything started going bad.
Yeah, but the vampires hit the ship before we had that. Like, the vampires
Oh.
were gonna be there no matter what. I don't know. I just kind of wonder, like, what if we need it for something? I mean, pouring it out would be fine too, because it would turn into live well water, and that's great, but I don't know. It could be useful for something else, but
I guess just in my head, I was thinking that everybody's been acting a little crazy since we
Oh.
got this in our possession.
that's true.
Like everybody's been waking up kind of like on edge, you know, like I feel like every day somebody new is kind of gone through something during the night before, I guess. I don't know.
That is true. Okay, we can pour it out.
I mean, maybe, or I mean, do we want to ask everybody in the morning? Maybe, I don't know. Like, I guess that's what
Maybe.
I was thinking, but maybe I can just put it on the table to remind us to talk about it in the morning.
Yeah. That works. I think that works.
Okay. Cool. And then I'll go and put it on because there was a table near the window, right?
Yeah.
I'll go put it on the table near the window.
Okay.
And then I'll go to bed.
Okay. And everyone else is in bed?
But Jindy,
Yeah.
do you believe in luck or destiny?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything happens for a reason, whether it be our patrons' reasoning or something like that. But I do think, that there's a little luck thrown in there too.
Okay. I was just curious.
What about you?
I don't know what I believe.
You gotta have some opinions.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like luck comes from a previous skill. But as far as destiny, I really have no clue.
Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe we're not supposed to know if it's real or not.
Maybe. Night.
Try to get some good sleep. See you in the morning.
Night night.
At this point, the sun, just as the sun is starting to peek through the window, you all find yourself drifting off into a restful sleep. Q, can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Fail it. Fail it. Fail it.
Oh my god.
He's the only one that hasn't had a dream.
Natural 1.
Okay.
That's a big old fail-a-rooney.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fail for
I assume that the DC is lower than 4.
Yes, it is.
Higher.
Just barely.
Higher than 4. That's what I meant.
So, Q, you, as you drift off into sleep, you see like red from the back of your eyelids infiltrating your vision as you're trying to break off into sleep. And eventually when sleep does take you, you're just barely holding on to consciousness. And it takes you quite some time, but you find yourself sneaking into this state of mind, into the sleepful state of mind, the restful state of mind before the dream begins. You feel your bow in your hand, and you're standing in the darkness with it drawn. More. You release the arrow. Whip. You hear a sickening, just piercing sound of flesh as you see a knoll appear in thin air and collapse to the ground. More. You draw the bow again and release. 2 gnolls are lying on the ground in front of you now, dead. They fall. More. Draw and release. 2 more gnolls. And just over and over again, the bow appears in your hand, just as it always does. More. 12 gnolls. More. 12 gnolls and 1 giant spider land in front of you, legs up and twisted unnaturally.
Akimbo.
Yeah. More. 12 gnolls, a giant spider, and a blue dragon. More. Now you're standing on, like, in front of a mountain of corpses. There are dozens of gnolls, dozens of giant spiders, blue dragons, and now Augustus. More. Jendi, Kess, Pierce, Dorf. It's almost like you don't want me to regain my strength, Q. Don't you want to hug me? To see my face again? The mountain melts away, and you're standing in the dark again with your bow drawn. More. This loops on and on through the night. And eventually, you are awakened by you hear footsteps downstairs. And at that point, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All of you find yourselves awake. And having taken a long rest, Q, you have taken a long rest, but you have also taken a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Well, I remember how to do that.
It's in the upper right, actually, next to your armor class.
Yes, I appreciate you.
Under conditions.
Morning.
Howdy do, little buddy. And I grab him and pet him on the head a little bit. Like weirdly overly affectionate.
Augustus, hey.
Hi, man. How'd you sleep last night? I slept great. I had a lot of fun last night. It was great getting out, having the whole party together. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm glad that I got to meet every single one of us. Just feeling real appreciative of everyone this morning.
I was really trying to hold the serious face, and you got me. Okay. It's been a long time since acting class. What? I think. I need coffee. Is coffee the thing that, if you have a really bad night, coffee makes you feel better? That's what the humans do, right?
Yeah, I can make you coffee if you want.
Okay, I think I need coffee.
I'm gonna go make him decaf. Like,
Okay.
for sure.
Wow. Okay. Are you guys in the like bar area at this point, like in the lobby area, where like the restaurant area? Or you guys?
I think
I would've
he was
grabbed that
still
vial and gone,
upstairs.
yeah.
Like he went
Okay.
to bed.
Okay.
Like I don't think he's wanting to have been part of things.
Okay.
Augustus kind of scared him.
Okay. Okay.
Where's Pierce?
Pierce, have you come downstairs yet, Kess?
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, first thing.
Yeah,
Downstairs.
Pierce has actually like fallen over in the floor. He's no longer sitting upright. He's just like kind of slumped, partially sitting up, but mostly just like awkwardly lying sideways on the floor. Still with a blanket over him.
I go sit down at the bar.
Okay. You hear the sound of food frying in the kitchen, and Tox is already in there. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess is gonna be making some decaf coffee, and is there like other guests staying here? I guess
At this time of day, like morning has long since come and gone. There's no one really in the bar.
Gotcha. This is one of those like you wake up and the family's like already done stuff.
Yeah, they've already like closed up continental breakfast. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably whip up some decaf coffee and then maybe slapping together like a very simple light meal. I'm thinking like a ham and turkey sandwich kind of situation. Like
Okay. Yeah. You find some nice. It's like it's a little bit stale, but it was at one point freshly baked bread. You find some cured ham. You don't really find any turkey, but you do find some cured ham. Yeah, enough fixins for a sandwich.
yeah, I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make two, for one for me and one for Q, and I'll get that
All right.
coffee going for both of us.
All right.
Dorf sits down at the counter and he sniffs around and he says, "Oh, is someone making coffee?"
I am. Do you want like? And I kind of look over at Q. A caffeinated coffee, and I like kind of like wink at him.
Yeah. Is that a normal cut? Do you have something caught in your eye?
I'm making the normal kind. I was wondering if you wanted dwarven coffee.
No, dwarven coffee, yes, please.
Okay, yeah, I'll whip up some dwarven coffee for you specifically.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just clearly got too much.
All right.
I'd like to take the vial out and
Okay.
set it on the counter
Okay.
and be like, so what are we going to do about this thing?
Dorf looks over at it and says, "Hey, where'd you get that?"
You were passed out last night. I tried to ask where it was, and I figured that you got it when we were all together. So, it's kind of all of ours.
You didn't find anything else in that bag, did you?
Nope, just that.
Good.
What you got in there? I'll look at the bag.
He has dwarven coffee.
Nothing. There's nothing in there.
Cool.
I mean, Cass, if you reach to grab the bag, like
No, I just
that,
looked at it. Like I just
Oh,
like
okay,
leaned
okay.
and was
You
like,
said you look in the bag. I was like, that's gonna require you like grabbing it
No,
from
no.
him,
I
probably.
looked at him and like looked at the bag.
Okay.
Who wants to wake him up?
Not it.
Nudge over at Pierce.
I'm up.
Oh, good, he's alive.
There was mention of coffee.
Pour some coffee on his face. He'll wake up.
Nope. Pour it in my throat.
Pour him a normal cup of coffee and put it next to him.
What the fuck is normal? What is the Dwarven coffee? That's fine.
Yeah, like a
Coffee is coffee.
like out of game, just pour him like a regular cup,
Thanks.
non-decaf.
Q tries
Non-decaffeinated.
to switch. Look, he's got something that's going on. He tries to switch Q his own coffee with Pierce's coffee.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Oh
17.
Oh, Pierce did not do well. And his no, he doesn't
Hey.
notice.
my god. Hey.
Yeah.
Do I see this?
Make a perception
Passively,
check.
if I'm not
Passive. What's your passive perception is
18.
what? Fucking 24? Yeah,
18.
you see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it.
Okay, I let it happen. I just want to know
Okay.
if I knew.
So Q now has the caffeinated coffee, and Pierce has decaf.
Augustus has no fucking idea of anything that's happening right now.
I'm gonna go back and pour myself a cup of normal coffee. Regular coffee.
Dorf is
Okay.
taking a mug and he's poured ale into it, and he takes his coffee and he pours a tiny little drip of coffee in there, and he goes, there we go, and he chugs the ale.
That's Dwarven coffee. Yeah.
That's dwarven coffee.
All right, cool.
A little bit of Bailey's.
Yeah. Bailey's from a shoe. All right. So at this point, probably another hour and a half has passed. It's probably 1:32 in the afternoon.
So what did we want to do with the vial, though? We never finished talking about it.
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, what do you want to do with the vial? Because it seems like you're asking us what we want to do with the vial, but you are the one that knows what the vial was, or at least the water that was in the vial, but it turned black, but it was blue before. What do you want to do with the vial? It's very important that you like stand up for yourself, Cass.
No,
Wow.
I
Is it feeling spinning?
I think Q got some dwarven ale. I mean, coffee.
Cute.
No, I definitely didn't have any ale. I felt really bad when I had ale yesterday. Somebody else tried to give me ale, and apparently you're not supposed to give ale to children. And I'm not like a child, but I'm like at the size of a child. And that's the amount of like ale, the body ratio, or some shit he was trying to tell me.
what's
Like
Augustus doing?
He's just so like he knows what's happening, and he's just like. Like it is too early for this kind of thing. Like
I'd like
I
to
like
go.
this coffee stuff. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, let me get you some juice. I'm gonna go and like see if I can find some juice and maybe even like water it down a little bit and like see if he'll drink some juice.
Dorf leans over to Augustus and says, I've got a bit of scrumpweed in my bag if we need to even him out a bit.
Let's just see how it goes. Honestly, it might be kind of fun. Maybe this is the sign of our next adventure. Probably not, but you never know.
Hey, can I? Pierce like sits up. Hey, I'm not quite feeling as good as little kid over there. Can I get another cup of this, please?
I guess it's gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, maybe he should get the Dwarven coffee because I had the Dwarven coffee and I feel really good, and he didn't have Dwarven coffee because he feels really bad.
God, it's
and
too early for this.
This is the mug Okay. I pour it in the sink and I go get like a normal cup for Pierce.
He takes a sip. Ah, that's the shit. Okay, thank you.
Kess.
Yep. Kes. Yeah.
Oh, Kess. Yeah, Kess.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like
I
you're
have an idea.
beatboxing.
Kess.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say-
Forgot what I was gonna say there.
Yep.
Mama say, mama sa, mama sa. I have an idea, but my brain is thinking too fast for my mouth.
Yeah.
So can we, before I panic, go to get the dead body? I promise I don't want to eat it.
What?
I quickly look around the room to make sure no one heard.
Yeah, there's still nobody in there.
Okay. Like, it's a little slow, like, whoa.
Look, I'm just thinking a lot of things, and I got a lot of ideas. And if I think things, I won't have to think about things. You know, you like actively think, and that stops you from passively thinking.
Oh yeah.
And
that's how it
I've
works.
got I just had a lot of bad dreams, and I'm trying not to think about them. And if I've not really ever thought this much before.
You need
It's
the dead
not-
body.
Dead body, that's the one. If I could get it and we could do something with it, and then nobody will find it, because I know you said that they wouldn't find it where it is, but if we take it with us, they can find it, and I think I can get it to be not a dead body anymore.
Q, I'm gonna tell you an old hobby of mine that helps when I have too many thoughts. It's called journaling. I take out a tiny notebook and a pen. I try and walk through like how if you have a lot of thoughts, it's sometimes good to write them down or just draw things that can help you express the way that you think and feel. And it's very slow, and it's not on the same pace as whatever Q's
I'm
got
like
going on.
tapping my feet. Journal. Okay. Can I see the journal? Can I see the journal? Can I see the journal?
Yeah.
Can I see
Here's
it?
the paper and here's the pen that
I take the journal from him.
I'll pull
so
my
you can write down whatever
journal
you
out
want.
too.
You can make drawings or doodles or anything that represents the feeling
I'm already gone.
you're having right nice.
Okay, so you have left the room, like
I
you're going
follow
to the.
him.
You're leaving. You're going out into the street. Okay,
Yes.
all right. So Q just pew, he grabs the journal and makes a beeline like out the building, heading back across town in the other direction toward the magistrate's office.
I'm behind him as fast as I can keep up.
Okay. Everybody else?
Yeah, we're
Question
gonna
mark?
go to grab my stuff and go after him.
Okay.
Try to gather everything and just like throwing it in my bag.
There's there's just like a few empty mugs, and like Pierce is kind of limping, like he slept weird. A few empty like mugs and plates just like left on the bar, and Tox is just like, I'll see you guys. You guys have fun.
Sorry.
You can probably handle it.
We'll be back.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna
Yeah. You got. I'm just happy to be here.
On my way out the door, Pierce is kind of lagging behind everybody, and I said, "Let's go, Pierce! Come on, grab your hat. Let's just go."
Fine.
Turn around and walk out.
Okay. Q, what is Q doing? What'd you say?
Q is trying to walk and write and doodle at the same time, and also
What
make
are
it to
you-
the magistrate's house.
What are you trying to draw?
Honestly, he's trying to draw. Well, he's trying to write. He's trying to write his ideas down. And thinking. So basically, every little thought that. But you've seen Elf, the movie Elf.
I'm
How
familiar
he's
with the film. Yes.
how he's like, and I'm singing, and I'm in a room and I'm singing. So he's like, I'm writing, and I'm walking and I'm writing, and this is supposed
Okay.
to help. And Augustus said this was going to help, and it's not helping, and it's really kind of hard to read.
Cass is just like, he can read. Good to know.
It's in Draconic,
Okay.
Okay.
but it's also
so Cass,
looks
to
like
you,
meaningless
to you, it just
scribbles.
looks like he's scribbling.
Hang on, it might not.
Do you
No,
speak or read Draconic?
No,
Okay.
Quinn doesn't. Kess doesn't.
I don't think you
backwards.
would. Yeah, I don't think you'd be familiar with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head across town, making your way through the crowd. There's less of like a hushed, like the Radish Festival is going on again. People are even more happy than they had been before. The roller coaster is going. There's people in the streets. The smell of stick meat is everywhere and fantastic. After a couple of minutes, you find yourselves back at the magistrate's office. You don't see anyone on the street.
Q didn't look for anybody on the street.
Okay. He definitely doesn't see anyone on the street.
He starts writing. Okay, I'm gonna open the door now. I don't think I can open the door, but he says in Draconic, which I assume sounds like parcel tongue. And he's writing that
Holy
somehow.
crap. Yeah, that
hurt my mouth.
was me when I did the Pierce voice earlier. I was like, okay.
Before he goes in, I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh shit, you're there. Okay.
Okay. Remember? Okay. If we want to go inside, I think we need to kind of sneak inside. Don't you think?
Sneak.
Sneaky till the sun. Remember?
The sun, though.
The sun is up. Yes. Sneaky till the night. Sneaky till the no sun. Anyways, I don't know.
I'm getting mixed messages from
I know.
you, Cass.
I know. Just hold on.
Okay, I'm holding. I'm jumping up and down. I'm
I
holding.
go over to the window that they crawled through before.
Okay.
Wait.
But
Is the door unlocked?
Yes.
All right. By this time, we've probably caught up with you guys,
We
right?
do have the keys, yeah. Oh god, I don't know if we should just go in, because he's dead.
door.
But if we're the last
are we
people
caught up?
inside. Yeah, I think so. I was saying this to you guys.
Okay.
Door.
All right, wait, hold on. We haven't spoken about this. The little hyper potato just ran off. What are we doing here? We leave it there. Why would we want a body with us? If we leave it here, there's nothing to incriminate us, and it's hidden. It took us a while to find that. It took you guys a while to find that door, right? Well, just leave it there. No one else is going to know about it. But very few people, I would
No one
assume.
else will find it.
We need
Taking
to
it with us is going to be it's a really bad idea.
We just need the signature. We'll leave the body.
Right. So we shouldn't go in that back room at all. Just the office.
Well, we do have to go in his office, which is close to the back room.
Okay,
Right,
but
The safe room is in a
no.
closet. The safe room is in a closet in his office.
Let's just go inside. I think that Q has something specific, though. And I think if we go inside, he can explain better instead of being out here on the street.
I just think.
I do support that at least.
Yeah.
Wait, Cass.
I just pull him in through the door. Just pull him in the door.
Okay.
What?
Cass. Oh,
Yeah.
are we inside? Okay. Was he a bad guy?
Yeah. Well, I don't
Or
think
was
he
he-
used to be.
Was he a bad guy? I'm very confused. Is the world is completely different than it was for me like a week ago? Or 6 weeks ago? I don't know how time works. I'm a small being. And it's completely different. And I just need to know, like, is he a bad guy, or was somebody bad telling him to do bad things, or was somebody good telling him to do bad things because they cared a lot about him, and he's a little conflicted about it. So why was he bad?
Somebody bad was telling him to do bad things, and he was taking power from the bad thing.
Okay. So he wasn't
Augustus
bad.
takes a kneel next to Q here and says, "Now you know, Q. There isn't a lot of bad people in the world, unfortunately. I wish it was that easy. Most of the bad people think they're doing good when they're just harming everyone that they can on accident.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to harm,
Right,
but we want to
we're-
harm things, though.
Me and you are good people.
Right.
We did.
Right.
We did kill that man, though.
Which man?
The man, the magistrate.
What? But we didn't. They did, and he points to Pierce and Jinde.
Okay, that's a good point. You
I
keep that
looked
in.
past
You always
me.
keep that in your head at all times.
But I'm working on something, and I've never thought this hard.
Oh,
But if they weren't bad, then they shouldn't have died. But if they did die, then maybe we could bring them back.
we're getting a little close to necromancy for my taste, which isn't.
How bad of
Smile.
a taste is necromancy to you?
No.
It's like eating spiders. That's kind of like the whole thing is. They're very into spiders. I don't get mixed up with necromancers.
But depending on the outcome of the thing that you're doing, I don't really know if you should just judge a school, just like the school of magic, just like based
Oh,
on.
I thought we were like a bunch
As
of
a
children
whole.
grouped together.
No. As a whole.
There's people who use it for good.
That's
But,
what
like-
I'm talking. That one. If he was dead, he's dead. He's gonna be dead. He could be doing good on the earth, alive, and I can do that.
But like
Alive.
when you say alive, do you mean like alive, like he is back and he is back, or will he still be?
Semantics.
What will his everyday life look like?
Never done it before.
Look, I say we let him do it, and we can just
No.
get the vial
No.
ready.
No.
I think
No.
we just leave it. We just leave it and get away from here.
I
as
will
fast
not
as-
be a party to any necromancy. I want everyone to know that.
But technically, even whenever someone is being healed, it's just a little necromancy.
It's like anti-necromancy, Cass. It's the opposite of whatever
It is
necromancy.
definitely the opposite of necromancy.
You're not dead.
It's really not in D&D though.
Jen, do you have any necrotic spells? So, what is your god? How do they feel about that? This is what I'm saying. I don't think we should judge it by the school. Like saying
Dork
any
just walked
necromancy is bad.
He left the house.
Okay. All right. Dorf steps out in the street.
So what is the reason for doing this? Like,
Because
seriously, why? Why does he need to be alive?
because
And
if something
quotations alive.
because something bad happened to him, and I need it, and I feel like if I know that I could make it better and less bad.
He killed himself. Let's get things straight. He drank the black goo and killed himself. He made that choice. So obviously, if he made that choice to take his own life, he does not want to be here.
This is why I'm saying, is he here? Or is it just a body?
Hey, he might be haunting us. That's a very real possibility.
Well, that's not, yeah, that's...
There's a lot of big questions going on in this room today.
That's why I
listen,
say we leave them, and we just don't handle any of them. It's just let questions be questions, and we can just go about our lives and get paid, and I can get back to books and not committing heinous acts against humanity.
I'd like to
Okay.
start looking for the signature that we were looking for.
Okay. You head. So do you upstairs, or you just like the office is upstairs?
Yeah, I would go to the office because I would assume that like office stuff is where
Yeah.
a signature would be.
Okay. I would say easily enough. The room is kind of in a mess because you guys kind of did destroy the place. But no, you guys did take some time to clean it back up a little bit. So yeah, you would remember where to go. And after a couple of minutes of like digging, you're able to find a piece of paper with a nice signature on it that you feel like someone could look at and copy.
Okay, cool. I'll take that and then take it back down to the group. Okay, I have this signature. This is what we came for. who's doing? Where's the deed or whatnot? Is it at the bar?
I don't know. All I found last night was radish stuff, booze. So
Okay, so we
Didn't
can take
really
it back
look for
there
it,
and
though.
do that.
So what are we doing, guys?
With the quietness, I will walk out with the paper. I'll put the paper in my bag.
I'm gonna turn to Q, and I'm gonna say, "Are you still talking fast? Is the coffee still working?"
Was it the coffee? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It was the coffee.
That was the coffee. That's what coffee does to you, and it's called a stimulant.
Stimulant.
It makes you go really fast in your brain only. It doesn't actually make you run faster or do anything. Even though it feels like you could run 1,000,000 miles an hour, you'll just kind of pass out if you drink too much of it.
I don't think I'm talking fast anymore.
No, you're
think-
talking fine.
Okay.
That's why I like tea. It's like a light jog versus a sprint at all times. It's great.
Okay, Cass, you were saying?
I just wanted to hear your point. I wanted to hear you out on this. It
Well, I
seems to
appreciate
be
it.
very important to you, and I feel like everybody shut you down.
It's just, I don't know. A thing. I'm just a small boy. And things that were dead are no longer, could not be dead. And maybe if some things were dead once, they could be alive again, or at least not dead. And I have honestly no thoughts beyond that. That's legitimately all I have going for me. The coffee made it sound really good though.
So, you're wanting to make the magistrate not dead.
Right. I don't know if I can make him alive, but I can make him not dead.
Right. This isn't like,
I'm just only ever been good at making things dead.
and you feel like you could make something not dead now.
Right. And if I only ever am good at making things dead, which is not all in all a bad thing, like we made this sparkly person dead, and that was a good thing, right?
Yeah, that was a really good thing.
But like the magistrate was different, but not. Yeah, I can see that that's probably a bigger question. I mean, I'm having a hard time with it, and I'm a kobold.
But I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm curious now.
I don't know how all of this works. I just have the confidence that I could bring him back to not being dead anymore. But it seemed to make Dorf mad, which is literally the opposite of the thing that I was trying to do today.
Right.
Well, not literally the opposite. I really didn't give two shits if I made Dorf specifically angry. I was like trying not to piss anyone off. So it wasn't literally the opposite. I think I understand what opposites mean.
That's yeah, I think you got a handle on that one.
I guess that's just a huge smile on his face, like he's learning.
Nice.
Does this coffee make you smarter? Gus?
Not inherently. It makes you able to focus a little more.
Wait,
Sometimes.
I thought we were in New Hexton. Not Herently.
That's right. Herently is over there.
Gotta add that to the map.
Oh my gosh.
If you're trying to learn something, coffee can help you focus on it, but if you're not focusing, coffee can make it harder to learn too.
Okay. I think I acted rashly, maybe, and perhaps this matter could use a little more thought. I kind of think I'm done thinking today, though.
Well,
You should write that one down. That's a good one.
Got it.
Custis is mildly terrified, but into it. Like,
Mood.
so
I trust you guys, and you've not made bad decisions so far. Well, I've lived. Well, you get me from food place to food place, and until you stop doing that, I'm gonna make sure that you're the people I listen to, and it doesn't seem as if this is the good thing to do. It sounded like it at the time, though.
Well, what is there any way you can practice it so we could see what it actually does? Is there I'm really curious. I honestly kind of want you to do it, but I also don't want to make anybody else mad. So
I don't know if there's we're walking a fine line between being able to roleplay this and just talking shop. I don't think there's any practicing. I think that's a Band-Aid you only rip off once.
Oh.
While they're doing that, when I walk outside, I want to look for Dorf.
Okay. So yeah, you step outside. Dorf, what were you doing?
He's just kind of pacing back and forth, waiting for everybody to come outside.
Okay. So yeah, easily enough, you find him standing out there.
What's going on? Why are we so upset?
I don't want to have any part of any sort of necromancy. I just don't. That's it. I don't want to. The guy's dead. Leave him dead. Who knows what could happen? It's not the way of things. He's dead.
I totally agree. I absolutely agree with you. Remember when we got off the boat and you had that like headboard with writing on it? Didn't some of that
I was going through some stuff. I was very out of it at the time. I don't even remember what that is. I don't even have those anymore.
Okay. There anything that we can do to make you not as upset right now?
Not perform necromancy. That would be great. I just want to get out of here. Every second that we are here is another second that we can get discovered in the magistrate's house with your office or whatever with a dead body. I don't know what we're doing here. I think we should leave.
Okay. I'll peek my head in and say, we're gonna go back to the inn. We'll meet y'all there.
yeah, I'm gonna look.
Did you get Cass? Did you get the thing?
Jindy got the thing.
Jindy get. Well, then I'm done here. We're done.
I need to look for Cheese. I did find him here. Like, maybe he came back home. Like, I found him outside. I'm gonna go outside and look around the building for Cheese.
Okay. Okay, make an investigation check for me, please.
I would like to help her since she's been so helpful for me.
Okay.
She can have advantage though because I don't think my intelligence is very good.
Q is more likely to find an actual piece of cheese.
That's the one.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Cheese.
So, as you're walking around, you see a rat. He turns around to face you and looks panicked and starts to run away. You notice it's not Cheese.
I follow it.
The whiskers are shorter. You follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're investigating still, you do find one more thing. You find there's an area where, like, the way the building is built, there is an overhang. There's like a room that extends outward. Just a little, like the floor extends outward just a little bit from the other side, like it was built Whomper sided, just ever so slightly. As you're walking past it, you notice some moisture on the ground that stands out to you.
On the overhang?
No, on the ground.
Right,
Like it drips
but,
out
like-
from the overhang.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Just where is it exactly compared to the magistrate's office?
It's directly above or directly underneath the magistrate's office.
We gotta go back in. Wait,
We gotta go in where?
it
getting
dripped
too-
from the top, right?
Are you looking more closely, or are you
Trying
just
to,
like
yeah. I'm trying to figure out where
Okay.
if it's seeping from the ground or dripping from the top.
Okay. Yeah, you get down on your hands and knees and you look up, and there's this like amorphous hole, like this series of holes that have dripped through the floor.
And it's in the dirt. Like the water.
It's in the dirt now. Mm-hmm.
I scoop it up.
You scoop up the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no sitting water on top of it. It's just
Right.
it's kind of damp where it's like there has been like something spilled there recently. It's kind of in the shade.
Cass,
Do
do you need help? Is the dirt bad? Do we need to kill the dirt?
Let's go back inside real quick. Go back in. I go upstairs. I open the closet to look for the magistrate.
Okay. You swing open the door. It opens slowly. You remember it opens very, very heavily because it's almost like it was a bunker. So it slides open on the hardwood floor. There is nobody there.
We all got
Instead-
enough fight for no reason.
Instead,
Wow.
there is an amorphous shaped hole in the floor. And you can look down and see that liquid has dripped out of it. That's where the liquid has dripped onto the ground.
I have a question about the liquid. Is there any
Can you
in this
explain what
room?
this word means?
Liquid?
Amorphous.
Amorphous?
Amorphous? Yeah, just like oddly shaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Non-morphous.
Non-morphous, exactly. There is no trace of liquid in the room. Besides, it looks like something ate through the floor. It looks like a puddle of something ate through the floor.
Yeah. Jindy. Is Jindy still with us?
No,
Jindy was outside with Dorf.
Gus.
we
Gus,
were headed
Gus.
back.
What's up?
Somebody run get Jindy. Somebody run get the vial.
What file?
The vial that she had this morning. The black vial of liquid.
You think it has something to do? Are we sure that the dead body didn't just melt through the floor?
I think that it melted into the black liquid, which then turned into lifewell water when it hit the ground, but I want to test the theory. Because we got to understand this stuff. I have no clue what it is.
Okay. Q takes off to get Jindy.
Okay. Yeah, you catch up pretty. They hadn't made it too far, and you're running, unless Q and Jindy were you guys like going at a quick pace.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, so you make it back. You make it back to them pretty quickly. You are kind of winded though, so
Jen,
especially after all the coffee.
Yeah.
Does coffee make you oh no, wait, listen. Liquid, there's no dead body anymore. and Cass said that you can you come here?
As Q says, there's no dead body anymore. There's like a little girl walking by, is like, but she just keeps on walking.
Dwarf is just
She kind of like speeds up and runs away.
That's a funny game that we're playing. It's a weird game. Anyway, come on, let's go. And he starts like shoving Q back over towards the house. What are you on a?
Oh,
It disappeared. It melted. Maybe it's really unclear as to what happened.
Did you guys do something?
No, we didn't touch it. It was gone.
Oh, crap. All right.
I start headed back, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll follow him.
Yeah, you guys get back and get upstairs, and I guess Locke and Augustus and Q. Q is with you guys, but yeah, they're just standing around looking at this.
Yeah, where's Pierce been?
Pierce stayed with you guys.
Well,
Pierce actually, like when he saw the hole in the floor, he was just like, "Fuck."
Cass, just like I fetched Jindy.
thank you, Jindy.
I really have to poop.
Yeah.
Oh, not in this hole.
Oh God.
This is not a pooping hole.
Can somebody take him to the bathroom?
I think it was the coffee. Really, it honestly, it's ironic with the hole here. It feels like it's gone right through me.
Jindy.
What's going on? Yeah.
Can I see the vial?
I dig through my bag. I take out like saucers and cups and all of the crap that I just frantically put in my bag, and then I find the vial and hand it over.
Okay. Let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I pour it on the wood. Just a drop.
Okay.
Not the whole vial.
So, twink, sits on the wood for a minute, and then you hear, you see like smoke coming up from it, and it eats straight through the wood, and then you hear like a soft thud as it hits the it hits the floor beneath you, because you guys are upstairs. It hits the floor beneath you, and then you hear just off in the distance, you hear it burning again. That's all you can't you can't see it anymore. It just burned through it's only a small like a small hole in the floor. It's only a drop.
So the vampires, or wait, not the, God, he wasn't a vampire though. Was he?
We don't. No, he wasn't. Not that we were aware
I was
of.
about to say we didn't have
He
that
was
really have
out
that
during the
knowledge.
day. He was always out in the middle of the day, remember? He was
Yeah,
on the
true.
day shift. Okay.
Maybe he was like a helper.
I mean, he was a warlock. We found that out. But I have no clue. Like now I don't understand how Life Well Water can be taken and then turned into this and then wait. No, I don't know. I thought I had something, but I didn't. I was thinking that maybe because he drank it, it just like went through his body, but he disappeared. If it had have gone just through his body, his whole body wouldn't disappear. Right?
Yeah, his would stay behind at least, right?
Yeah, something would. Even like something. I don't know.
He would have a hole in his butt.
Yeah.
A butthole.
So
Thank you for clarifying.
okay.
Well, that's a pretty strong stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can't get all the answers at once, right? At least we know some things.
If you'd like, I can try to think about it. But I had kind of given up for the day, but I can try again. I was doing really good at thinking earlier.
This might be a weird observation, but since we didn't actually kill him and he kind of killed himself, but now he's not even dead to begin with, do we have to worry about this?
Seems like it cleaned up itself to me.
I mean, this feels like maybe definitely something Tox will have to deal with eventually. Because, like, I don't know, you don't just die and then come back and be like, howdy doody, everybody, I'm home. Like, that's...
Well, we argued about it earlier. Maybe you could. We'll see.
Maybe you could,
or not.
Yeah.
Zach,
Yes.
is the hole in the floor body sized or is it smaller?
It's a butt size.
It is definitely larger than the amount of liquid that he drank.
Okay. So he himself turned
Is
into
l-
the Lifewell water.
But is
That
it
it-
a larger hole than the body, or a smaller hole than the body would have made if the body had bored
Yeah.
the hole?
Yeah.
Repeat that, Goon.
Is the hole roughly
Wrong.
body sized?
The yes, the hole is roughly body sized.
Okay.
That's the one. That's the one.
So what we're trying to figure out is what happened when the body hit the floor.
Oh, nothing wrong
We
with
just,
me.
we just let it.
Somebody
just
was
let
going
it.
to do it. Yep.
Okay, so he drank the stuff. It ate his insides out, turned him into goop. He acid gooped through the floor. Did you guys check downstairs? Is there like a pile of blood and guts and stuff?
No, it's just there's water outside. It's is it safe to assume that turned into Lifewell water when it hit the dirt? Was it pink and purple and like the color?
The dirt itself had no color. You don't know for sure. You've only had this one interaction with the substance.
Okay. I have another idea. Hand the vial to Jindy. I'm gonna go down
I take
there,
it.
and you put a drop. Okay. Wait. No, we know what this is gonna do. Ugh. You hold on
Yes,
to
I-
that. Well, like that's definitely gonna turn into Lifewell water. We know that.
The vial has some sort of corrupted version of Lifewell water, right?
But
Okay.
my question is, was he made out of Lifewell water?
I've got a question.
Out of corrupted Lifewell water?
What happens if you drink regular Lifewell water?
I take out my canteen and I drink it.
Oh, you just got to try that, right? Oh boy.
But you had some,
Okay.
like how
We're about to
much?
Find out.
I just want you
Okay,
guys.
so
Yeah.
Kess unscrews her canteen. She throws it back, and at that point, we're gonna take a break.
Yes, Zach. Yes. Let the chaos.
Commercial break.
I'll be back with booze.
Are you parched? Try some Lifewell water. It has electrolytes.
I just want you guys to know that was actually a plan for Kess to do, anyways. So once you brought it up, it was gonna happen. But it was already gonna
My
happen.
time.
So it just now
Never
it's
stop,
safe
never
because
stopping,
everybody's
Cass.
around her.
Never stopping.
Okay, so let's take a break. Oh my god. Okay, here's the intermission scene. We'll be back.
Love you
in,
guys. Be right back.
How many minutes? How many minutes?
40.
Let's do. Do you guys 5 or 10? What do you guys want to do?
Whatever.
10.
Five's fine.
10's good.
8.
10.
I'm
Okay,
just
10.
Yeah.
getting snacks.
We'll be back in 10 minutes.
We'll be back. Okay, they can hear us.
All right.
Hello.
Are we all freaking out?
Nah.
Nah.
Jen's like, I'm the cleric.
Yeah.
Oh god. That was a good cliffhanger.
It might be a bad cliffhanger. Hold on.
You don't know what's about to happen.
No, but I'm just saying that was a good place to stop because
Oh yeah,
like
narratively speaking, yeah.
like,
I
I
kind of wish that had
saw-
been the end of the episode.
I just
I
need
kind of
to
wish.
I just need to say that like Briff said that they screamed into her house of sleeping people. So
Oh,
That's
good
great.
Lord.
I love that.
okay.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah. So back into the session. But first,
Oh, Zach went and poured a huge like glass of stuff.
it wasn't huge. It was. I mean, it's just like so.
Oh god, just
But anyway. So
okay.
all of you watch as Kess unscrews her canteen and just in one fluid motion downs. Kess, how much of it do you drink?
I mean, I take a gulp.
You take a big gulp. Okay.
I don't drink all of it.
7-Eleven size
But I
big
take a
gulp,
gulp.
or
That's pretty big.
All right. So, 1 second.
So Kess has no fear. Locke is terrified right now. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh. Why did I do
I'm gonna
this?
say that as soon as like Jindy sees it like going back, like she starts like you've never seen her like start looking for like components, but like Jindy is freaking out right now.
So, Locke, Kess, you're going to take 118 points of radiant damage. Which, for those of you at home, is 2 points shy from permadead. So, Locke has muted herself.
No, I haven't. I just
Okay.
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 You know
She
what?
physically muted
What's
herself with her
visually
hand.
happening?
Yeah, we're getting there.
What do we? Yeah.
You take this big gulp and you blink for a moment, and then you fucking collapse like a sack of potatoes.
No.
Oh, big gulp, huh?
The
Great.
All
This
right.
is how everyone responds. Wow.
Yeah.
Get her! And I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay, I'm sorry. Dumb and Dumber is the way to my heart. So anyway,
Oh.
So-
I didn't, but now I do.
you should have. So, Cass takes this big gulp, and she collapses. When she does, her canteen falls to the ground, and Lifewell water starts spilling out onto the dirt.
I'm still in the room.
Oh, you're still in the room. Okay, so Lifewell water is pooling on the wood. Those of you who are there notice that it's not burning through the wood.
Ah! Well, I don't notice that at all. I see a dead body. I'm freaking out. Pierce, do something. Jindy, do something. Guys,
Can
just do
I
something.
get everyone to leave your computers for a moment, please, besides Kess?
Wait,
like you want us to walk away?
Wait, how do we know when we're coming back?
This is where in person is better. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess
What
you
if I
guys
just
can hear.
What if I just earmuffs and I take my
I mean,
headset
we could
just
deafen
stop.
ourselves.
You could
Yeah,
take
we
your
could deafen
headsets off.
ourselves.
It's
Oh, yeah, we could do
it's the
the ambiance?
It's the personal.
yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
No,
You guys
no,
can
you're
stick
good.
around. You guys
got
can
it.
stick around.
You go ahead.
That
I was
works.
like, we can mute ourselves.
That works.
Oh snap.
Oh no,
Okay.
it moves everybody. Don't,
Yeah, don't turn off your
actually
cameras.
leave.
Don't turn off your cameras. This is we've never had to do this on SAS before.
Okay.
Okay, let us know when to
I
come
am-
back. I'm gonna
by-
mute myself.
Yeah, I'm
By the
gonna
way-
deafen myself. Just do a thumbs up when you guys are ready for us to come back.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
By the way, I am not doing a streamathon. That timer should not have gone off. Okay.
Yeah, this is
All right,
not what that is. So, wait, where is our cameras are probably messed up.
They
Jen
messed
did that
up.
on accident. Jen did that on accident.
Oh, okay.
It's still messed up.
Should be
Okay,
better.
that's good.
Should be better. Okay. All right. So, Kess, You, as you take a sip of it, it tastes like dirt. It tastes like dirt, and it's got a slightly sweet, but also it's bright, like a shot of whiskey or something, and it burns all the way down. And then the second it hits your stomach is when you collapse. Now, it's almost like you collapse, but you don't feel like you lose consciousness. You snap, and you are in an expanse of darkness and an expanse of black. And you hear flap of wings. And suddenly it's almost like a gradient. The darkness shifts into light, and you're standing beneath a black tree. And perched in this black tree is a raven.
Do I need to do something? Or is this one of those?
Yeah, what are you doing? The raven just kind of
I just look at it and I'm
cocks
like,
their head at you.
I needed to talk to you.
Hell of a way to do it then, isn't it?
Oh, he speaks. Great.
And the raven flaps toward the ground and lands on the ground. And as he does, he becomes a man. He becomes what appears to be human. Maybe like the light is weird. Your eyes are having trouble adjusting. Appears to be human, maybe elven. It's really difficult to tell. But not entirely human, not entirely elven. As you look, his eyes are black, and his skin is ashy white, and down his forearms there is it almost looks like he's burnt, but not really. It's his forearms are completely black, and there are even blacker veins, like black ice running all the way up his arms. His fingertips are orange like fire. Well, you wanted to talk to me?
Wait a minute, am I dead?
Pretty fucking close. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You might be all right, but
Okay.
I've only got a certain amount of time with you. So he looks at where a wristwatch would be. What did you want to ask me?
Why? God, I have
That's
so many
a very
questions.
broad question, Kess.
Why did you tell me to go to the well keepers?
Well,
Like, why does this keep happening? Like, why is the life well water? Why me?
I think you mistake me for someone who has all of the answers.
Well,
I
true.
I sent you to the well keepers because despite how you appeared to me when we met, I sensed greatness. I sensed something that you would need to do. And my senses have been wrong before, but I don't think this is an example of that.
Okay, but what is happening? Like,
Oh, I've not a clue. That's for you to find out.
no, come on. Dude, you're talking to me and I'm like dead. I know you know some stuff.
Oh, I know some stuff.
Also,
I don't
like,
know everything.
where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been? I've been around. I've been watching. Fret not.
It was like, I mean, it was just like all of a sudden you stopped coming around, and
I mean, I can't be there always, Kess.
I know, but you were there for
I
a
can't
while, and I
talk
got
to you
kind of,
always. Yeah, but I didn't talk.
yeah, I know, this is really
Either
surprising.
way, well, you are very surprising.
No, you.
No, you. And he kind of chuckles. Kess, I hope you don't mistake me for someone with more power than I actually have.
I've wondered, but I don't know. You're very mysterious, so I just kind of imagine, that you're super powerful. And I mean, you're literally talking to me while I'm dead. So how did you get in here?
He sits down and leans against the tree. That's a bit more than we have time to unpack at the moment. But if you have questions to ask me besides big picture sort of things, you should really ask them.
When will I get to talk to you again?
He looks uncomfortable. Well, I'm not sure. You are doing quite a bit to help me become more powerful. But I believe you'll admit that you have your limits.
With the flowers?
Oh, with the flowers and all you've been doing, it's given me quite a bit of a needed boost. See, you are on a path, but so am I. And it seems as if we can help each other. So, you're headed in the right direction, Cass. But things will get more complicated from here on out.
Do I have to go in that direction?
No one has to do anything. But it would mean a lot to me if you did.
Then I will.
There is something about this Lifewell water, that I have been able to not quite so much figure out, but I have a hunch. All of this has something to do with a void. I wish I could tell you what void. The absence of life. There are strong, all I know for certain is there are strong, very powerful beings who are working to sow chaos.
Yeah.
And I believe you've been able to ascertain as much as well, yes?
Yeah.
You are dealing with things that no one has ever dealt with before, at least not that we know of. But I wouldn't put my money against you.
Oh, God, bones.
We're running out of time, Kess.
Okay. So...
But I did want to thank you. The flowers really are lovely.
I learned from you. So...
That you did. Goodbye, Kess. For now.
Bye, Ash.
Your vision shifts to black. And as it does, as the white background that you find yourself standing in, you see it almost like ash, just shifting and turning to gray as your vision goes black.
Hey!
Ah. What? You want us to come hang out or something?
Yeah, you guys can make your way back to the proverbial table.
Okay.
So Kess is still lying on the ground,
Wait, Jen
unconscious,
can't
very...
hear.
Sorry?
Jen can't. They're not. They're still muted.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
So, Cass is lying very nearly dead on the ground in front of you. Her canteen filled with pinkish blue liquid is pouring out onto the wood flooring. What are all of you doing?
Q is
Cast
screaming
preserve
for
life.
someone to help.
Freaking out.
Okay. You cast Preserve Life.
Yep.
Easily enough.
Preserve life restores 35 HP.
Okay.
Wait.
You don't have a negative deficit of damage, if that's what you were about to ask. You
No,
just
I was
add 30
asking. I was asking if I was dead or if I was making saving throws.
We were not in combat. There was not really any saving throw sort of situation, and Jendi got to you before you would have had to make a saving throw anyway. But we'll yeah, that's all well and good. All of what you just saw happen in a very, very finite amount of time.
Okay.
So Jendi, you cast Preserve Life. 35 points.
I do.
Okay. Glug, 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 glug. The water's still spilling out on the floor. But Cass, you have 35 points of HP. You are now stable.
I sit
I'm
up.
gonna try to help Kess up.
I don't
Not
even
necessarily
stand
not necessarily
up.
stand up, just like up from laying on the ground.
Are you okay, lass?
The second I like come to you, I start like trying to pull the life well water like back in the canteen, like trying to save it.
Okay. I'd say the canteen is about a liter. About half of it has spilled at this point, and I would say, I mean, you're not able. It's tough. Make a dexterity check just for the hell of it.
Oh god. Dex
Yep.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get about a quarter of what's spilled out back into the canteen.
Okay.
Can someone magically move the water?
Is it on the ground?
Yes.
I can hold on. I like control water and try to get. I don't know. Like, did any of that water leak to the bad water or anything?
No, she was. I would say, Cass, you were probably standing like further away from you. You were not standing near the hole in the floor. So no, it didn't merge. It didn't combine. So yeah, you're all good. You're all good.
I like water bend it back into the canteen.
Nary
I
a
put the
drop
lid
spilled.
on it.
Well, apart from that, the Cass drank.
Right. Lid's
But
on
Cass,
it.
you feel like yes, that did knock you the fuck out. But you have a very, very strong, warm, dare you say, holy feeling inside you. But anyway,
Okay. Maybe we shouldn't drink it.
Hey, maybe just
You
maybe.
think so?
I thought I was done thinking for the day, but I think maybe we shouldn't drink it.
Yeah. No.
Doesn't seem as bad because she's not turned into goop,
That's true.
That's true.
but it definitely doesn't seem like a good idea.
Because she's not turned into goop.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
Sort of.
feel
Pug?
I don't know.
Cass, you've been in battle enough to know that the damage you took was radiant in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I was slapped by a god.
God slap. God smack.
That can hurt.
Yeah.
Would you say that? I forgot to every Godsmack song. Never mind. Would you say anything even?
That's a different genre.
Yeah.
Just slightly. All right, so what are we doing, guys?
I'm gonna attempt to stand up.
Okay.
So both
You're wobbly as hell, but you're on 2 feet.
so both of them can possibly kill you.
I feel like we maybe could have tested that on a less important subject, maybe like a plant or maybe a
No,
small rodent.
I grew a flower in it. It was fine. And
Well,
you know, so that was me testing it on the flower, on the plant.
Who came up with the term life water? I think it might need to be rethought.
too much life water.
Near death water, really.
I will say, even though I was just very close to death, thank you, Jindy. I
Welcome.
thank you very much. I don't feel bad. Like, yeah, I you know, am not at 100% right now, but I feel like warm.
You looked bad though. Is
Right.
more. That's more what we were concerned about.
Yeah, it's different though, so that's good to know. But I don't know.
So now that we're
try.
done experimenting, didn't we have somewhere to be?
Did we?
I wanted to be kind of believing.
Pierce?
Yeah,
Pierce got a ring in the head, and somebody said to go somewhere, and
we have to
Oh
go.
yeah, Zephy
like
sent a
Psy-Hawk.
brain thing.
Yeah, it was like
yeah, it was supposed
mail,
to go
but,
brain thing.
but it was a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a thing.
And also a guy
I
called
heard
it-
it wasn't Zephy. I heard it was like some posh sounded dude. But yeah, we're supposed to go to Psyhoff. There's money
Okay,
in the bank
so-
there.
And we
Supposed
still
to be.
needed to forge some signatures because we're great people to give talks the
Yeah.
property, and then we can head there.
We are good people, though. You said
Sure.
that. That's what you
Yes.
said.
That is,
Okay.
and it was 100% honest.
Okay. Okay.
So let's do that and not try to kill Kess in crazy ways anymore.
Deal.
It was my choice.
Deal.
Just saying.
Okay,
Well,
let's
just-
not let Kess try to kill herself in crazy ways anymore.
We'll just kill her in the
Fair.
normal one. Wait.
Yes, that's right.
At least.
Dignity. All right. I'm just gonna start heading
Okay.
heading out.
Okay. All right. So you guys leave the magistrate's office and make your way back to the pub formerly known as Kenritz, now known as Tox's.
Mhm.
Okay.
A lot of name
Alright.
changes going around in
Yeah.
the pub market.
So yeah, you guys find your way back there, and it's there are a few people straggling in. It's about 3:30, so there's a few people straggling in from the Radish Fest, getting like that afternoon ale, and Tox is loving it. He's loving they're loving talking to so many different people.
All right, before we actually walk in, I'm gonna kind of stop Kess and be like, okay, so for this to be legit, we should have the magistrate make an appearance so that he signs this in front of all of the witnesses, right? It'll also throw people off of our scent because he's now a pile of goop.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But what?
An alleged pile of goop.
Allegedly a goop pile.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I could go in and we still gotta make it. That's the thing.
Make what?
I still gotta
What?
sign it over.
Right. We just write up some paperwork, you sign it, give everybody a smile and a wink or whatever magistrates do, a little bit of magic. I don't know what that it.
I really don't understand this form of government. But anyways, what I'm saying,
They do magic straight,
it's straight.
not curved magic.
Yeah, no looping around, just
No,
straightforward.
Okay.
Opposite. Right.
Okay.
This thinking thing is I could really get used to it.
And then we
so
can split town.
I go around the corner and turn myself into the magistrate. I'm still wearing his clothes. Remember from?
That's right. That's right. You are wearing his clothes from the previous night.
I button the shirt up because she definitely has it not buttoned all the way up.
Right.
So button it up and
She's rocking the
uncuff
office casual.
the pants and walk in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you walk in and Tox kind of does a double take, like, and then a couple of people like look toward you and sort of like straighten up in their seats, you know.
Yeah.
Dwarf kind of pats the magistrate Kess on the back and says, "Oh, that's a funny story that you were just telling, Mr. Magistrate. Just come on in and I'll buy you a drink. And I heard something about some paperwork that you have to do or something. I don't know."
Yeah.
May I say you look ravishingly alive today?
Really, just full of life. I agree with my small friend Q here.
So do you.
I'd like
Okay.
to go, I guess, talk to Tox and be like, is there, have you found an office or somewhere that might have like paperwork?
Oh,
Like the deed.
yeah, I found an office. I've been it's been pretty busy today. I've not had a chance to look for like paperwork or anything, but I did find an office.
Would it be okay if you showed me?
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it
go
was?
ahead.
Okay, so I'll go look for the deed.
I sit at the bar.
Okay. You sit down next to someone and they look at you like you're not supposed to be here, and they kind of like
Have
get their
business-
drink and yeah,
Business to do.
they get their drink and go over to a booth just like they're scared to be that close to the law.
I'm just going to continue to loudly just be like, "So here's a drink, Mr. Magistrate. I really am glad I voted for you."
Sure. I'm not sure. Do we vote? Do we vote for magistrates?
No, he's been the magistrate like for forever.
Oh,
I mean, that was a joke.
I think
not-
you had to kill the last magistrate.
Not threatening democracy around here or anything.
Take over.
Anywho,
Well, I'll just wait on the paperwork. On the deed.
Oh my god, Bones.
I know she's trying to get this. Ow! Ow! Have chocolate. She wants it. No.
you take 2d6 slashing damage.
For real.
From Bones.
Yeah. Cut me down to 29 hit points after killing myself. Okay. I'm just waiting.
Jen is surfing, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, Jendi, in the back room in the office, you find like a roll top desk. Not much else. There's a crate that might looks like it's got some like rolled up some grumbled up pieces of like parchment and stuff that looks like they were just like writing and throwing stuff away. But they're like it's just receipts and business things like that. A couple of drawers. It's pretty small. It's like 5x5 office. It's not large.
I start looking through the desk for it.
Okay, make an investigation check, please.
$12.
Okay. Yes, it takes you a couple of minutes, but eventually you do find something, a scroll, a piece of parchment that has, proclaimed in bright, large cursive across the top, deed. And you read for a moment. It's like Kenrith's Pub, yada yada yada, and it it is addressed to, or it is signed over to Sparkles. Or it's not actually Sparkles on the deed. It's Seirdra.
I was gonna say, is that their legal name?
No, it's not their legal name.
Okay, I'll take it. I kind of want to wait in the back until Tox comes back there to kind of like be like, hey, here's what we're gonna do. Like, if you want to come with me, we're gonna have Kez, the magistrate, sign over the pub to you, kind of like what we had explained yesterday.
Okay,
We will
and
go out.
so you're explaining that to Tox?
Yeah, just to like clue them in.
Okay, and Tox is like, the magistrate is dead, and so is Sparkles, and like Dexrite and everybody. I don't really think anybody's gonna care, but like, you know, an extra legal measure is always a good thing. So I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll walk out. I guess put the paper in front of the magistrate. And I'm assuming Tox would be like next to me, and then I'll walk around out of the bar, like
Okay.
outside of the behind the bar.
Okay. Yeah. Easily enough.
There's the deed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Awkward silence.
Got a pin or something?
Gotta depend.
Got a pin? Something.
I reach in my bag and pull out the.
Yeah. You
pin I
found
put in
a
my
you
pocket.
found a pen in the office. You're all. I'm not gonna make you like. Yeah. You have a pen. You have a feather quill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jindy, was it?
Yes.
I think you have that important paperwork that I had before that I need to see.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let me get that for you. I was holding that for safekeeping.
Right.
I look in my bag and I find it, and I'm assuming, I don't know if it's folded up. I'll give it to them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Just just put it down beside the deed, and just copy the signature in public.
Okay. Make a performance check with disadvantage.
I get advantage because changeling.
Okay. You get
So it's a straight roll.
straight. It's a straight roll because you don't have a forgery kit.
Wait. Hang on. Okay. Before I say this, just remember I died tonight. So I have the paper. I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts. I have
Okay.
his signature, which having that should have given me help with copying it, correct? And then forgery kit would have given me proficiency bonus.
It's a straight roll. No,
Okay.
a forgery kit, like to make a forge like that, you would really need a forgery kit.
Before you finish the sentence, remember you killed your wife. And sing. Go for
She drank.
You killed your wife in front of like 30 something people. Yeah.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So many people.
Yeah.
So
It's living in posterity.
So performance.
Disadvantage. It just throws it all out the window.
just
anyway.
performance straight roll. Performance straight roll.
Okay. It's a natural 16, but
Okay.
I have +3, so okay, Matty.
19. Okay.
I was afraid I would have a negative.
You are able to make that happen. You have to like basically make this document a different document. Like you have to draw lines, and I magistrate Idejzat do hereby transfer power of but you're able to efficiently do so. You sign on the dotted line and you roll it up and you can pass it to Tox.
I make sure to put
All
the
is well.
smiley faces over the eyes.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you do. With a 19, of course you remember that.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And there you go.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Magistrate.
Sir
Talk
Magistrate.
says, Sir Magistrate. Okay.
Dr. Magistrate. Wait, I don't.
Doc Mister,
not sure
Sir
how it-
Magistrate.
Doctor
Not sure how it works.
I'm gonna leave
Cheers
now.
to the new Tox's Tavern! Hooray! Cheers!
Yay. I'm gonna go out this door and leave.
I'll just put this in a safe place then. And Tox kind of awkwardly just like, and they go back into the back room and you don't see them anymore.
I go outside. And I go behind the
Is
building.
it just like you walk out the saloon doors as the magistrate, and then while they're still swinging, you walk back in?
I'm gonna go around and make sure no one sees me
Okay.
and change.
Yeah, you don't. Nobody sees you. Like
make
you
my
walk around the
clothes-
building.
I'm gonna make my clothes fashionable again.
Okay. So yeah, you go back inside, dressed exactly the same, but differently.
Differently, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's. Oh, hey, Kess, you just missed the magistrate.
Oh,
Anyway,
dang. Too bad.
all right. So we're gonna. What time is it right now, Zach?
At this point, almost at 10:15. At this point, it is probably 4 in the afternoon.
And how long has it been since we woke up?
3 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Okay. So, we gonna just hang out around here? Or we gonna head out?
I mean, we gotta get to Psyhoff, right?
Let's get the Psyhoff out of here. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys would know that you've probably got probably 3 hours of travel time left, like of daylight left to travel.
Okay. Do we have everything from our rooms? Did you guys leave anything?
I don't really own things.
Just like hustles upstairs really fast to make sure he didn't leave any books or anything.
I'll go get the horses. And
Do you need help? I'll help you get the horses.
yeah, you can come help me.
Are they in the back?
I've got. There's one thing that I wanted to do. I'll be right back. And Dorf kind of jogs out the front door.
Okay. When you step outside, where do you go?
So I want to look for any kind of clothing store.
Okay.
I'm going to run to real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Make an investigation check for me, please. Make it with advantage. You've been in town for a couple of days.
15.
15. Okay, yeah, you find kind of a clothier store, probably almost at a couple of blocks, but it's just a couple of streets down.
Okay. I'm going to go in there and look around, and then I'm going to walk up to the shopkeeper and say, hello.
Hi, hello. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you have any hats.
Hats. Yeah, of course we have hats. We've got-
Of the tricorn variety, preferably 3 corns.
corns.
Right. You ever seen them?
Oh, like a I understand. Like a pirate hat?
I sort of, I mean, it's a classic misconception that those are pirate hats. They're actually highwaymen's hats. And pirate hats are actually sideways. They've got the big thing in the middle. But anyways, it's fine. You didn't know. Tricorn hat, please.
Wow, you know a lot about nautical fashion, don't you? Yes. Give me just a moment, and you see him kind of like rifle around and look, kind of like. Standing behind the counter still, he kind of looks and he steps into the back room, and you hear like boxes and things being moved around, and you hear blast. And eventually he comes out with like a gray tricorner hat. It looks a lot like the one that Pierce had. It's much newer. It's much shinier. It's made of leather. And it looks brand new. Like it looks like he just got it out of a box. Is this what you're talking about?
It's a little clean, but no, that's fine. That's good.
Well, trust your ability to rough it up, just
I'll rub it
just
in
a
some
smudge.
horse manure, that kind of thing. I know how
yeah,
to.
of course,
I know how
of
to
course.
dirty up a piece of clothing.
Yes,
Anyway,
that'll be 25 gold.
okay. Let's see. Let me look and see if I've got 25 gold on me. Start patting down. Maybe. Oh, hold. Oh, wait. Oh, here it is, right here. He picks out 20 gold or 25 gold and slaps it on the counter.
Terrific. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the Radish Festival.
Sure. Yeah, I'm leaving town, but whatever. Anyways, you don't care.
An outsider. Okay. Well, excellent doing business with you. Thank you so much.
Bye now. And as
goodbye.
he starts to walk out, and he looks up over the wall and sees a dress, and he kind of rubs his hand across it a little bit, and then and then he just walks out.
Okay.
And then just head back to the pub. Stick the hat into my bag, though.
Okay. All right. And you make your way back to the pub. While Dorf is gone, what is happening in the pub?
Me and Q went to get the horses.
Okay.
They were in
so
the
you went
back.
out back to get the horses. The horses in the back.
yeah.
Yeah.
The horse tack
so-
was attached.
The what was attached?
The horse tack was attached. The hat that I just got was matte black, and I've got some boots to match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that was resolved. I'm glad that was
High
cleared up.
five.
I quit.
God almighty. All right, so Q and Kess have gotten the horses. You guys are standing outside of Tox's newly acquired pub. People are jubilantly running around the Radish Festival eating steak meat and running toward the roller coaster, and there's jubilance in the air, and you see even a couple of people look up and stare at the mansion. Not really, not scared, but just curious. But all of this is happening in the background as you guys saddle up to head out of town.
Q,
Yeah. What?
you're not gonna eat meat, right? Like the
For our
horse.
listeners at home, meat is the name of the horse.
His horse.
Thanks, Zach. No, I'm not gonna eat meat. No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not converting to vegetarianism.
Right. You just seemed really excited, and you had that look in your eyes that, like, whenever you see food, like, you had that look. So I just wanted to double check.
Well, I mean, like, I thought about it, but then you had that look in your eye, like, don't eat the horse, Q.
Oh. Okay.
And I hate that look.
Well, you
so
know,
I didn't eat the horse.
it's good that we're, like, picking up on each other's eye looks. We're
Well-
understanding each other more, because we're friends.
I guess, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've never
Yes.
really had a friend. Is this what a friend is?
I think I'm your friend.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm saying like I literally don't like. I mean, friends are like they just like people that you hang around and you don't die when you're near them.
Yeah, except I did die when I was near you earlier.
Okay.
So
but see,
sometimes you die.
Here's my issue: is that you're now not dead, and I was trying to make a thing not dead, and that was a big deal. But you're not dead.
This is
And
why
we
I
made-
was talking about how necromancy and healing is kind of the same thing. But everybody was like, no, Cass, you're a child and you don't understand things. And I was like,
Well, okay. I think I'm done thinking for the day.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're not dead. And I think that makes you my friend.
yeah, it does. I'm glad you're not dead
Okay.
too.
I didn't go drinking.
I'm just-
Yeah, thank you. No,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna assume that Dorf was not paying attention, didn't really hear most of the conversation, but
Oh, that was whenever we were getting the horses. Like,
Okay.
just us.
With the tacky attached.
Yeah.
So I walk back up, I guess, and you're coming up with the horses, right? Coming around with the horses. And Dorf says, I was thinking, Q, I once knew a man who said that he was workshopping an idea to get about 6 regular-sized hamburgers or 7 sliders from a horse without killing the animal. His name was Dwight, I believe. You should look into it. It might be a good idea,
But we don't want to kill meat.
Oh, he wouldn't die.
Oh. I'll look up at Cass.
There's so much to dissect here. Okay.
Well, there's at least one horse.
That was a poor choice of words on my part. Okay. So are you guys finished here in New Hexton?
So yeah, I guess we're bidding adieu.
Tox kind of steps outside as you guys are mounting up on your horses. It really was great to see you guys, to meet you all. If you find your way back over here, be sure to come find me. And look for that book I'm writing if I ever get around to that.
Oh, I would be sure to keep my eye out for it.
All right, well, I guess I'll go back to my bar. And they're like
That's such a cool, you have quite the adventure ahead of you, I think.
I've always wanted to own a bar, and I've never really had the overhead, but sometimes things just fall into your lap now, don't they? Well, I'm not good at goodbyes, so
That's okay.
deuces.
See you soon.
And they turn around and go back inside.
Bye, Tox. We'll probably be
Don't
back.
worry, we'll be back to drink for free.
And stay here for free.
And all
do
of the
everything for free,
For
except
free.
eat horses.
Anytime you want.
All right.
All right.
We head off into the sunset.
Okay.
Important.
Important point of note. Which direction are you? So you guys are heading toward Sci-Hoff?
Yeah.
We're
You-
heading
like, you-
in the
you
right
have a-
direction.
Sure.
Okay.
Sci-hop.
In the
Make-
correct
and you
direction.
guys-
correct direction, that's the
somebody
Definitely
knew where it was.
Yeah, we had a map.
We had
We have a map.
Yeah,
right?
we made a roll and I thought somebody had been there.
Might have been Pierce.
Was it Pierce?
No,
I
he's
thought it was
never.
Pierce.
No, it's not Pierce.
Cass, I think it was you. I think you had heard of it.
Okay, maybe I've heard of it, but I think I rolled, but I don't think I rolled well.
Okay. So yeah, like you guys have the map. So who has the map? Who is looking? And can I get a marching order?
I think
I'll
I
take
had
the map.
the map, but I can give it to anybody.
I can help with the map.
Okay.
It looks similar to other words that I've seen on pages.
I guess Kess and Jindy will be in the front with the map then.
Okay. You guys go ahead and make survival checks, please.
Ooh, 21.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Good rolls.
You guys look straight to it on the map. It is roughly 150 miles north of you, Sci-Hoff, and you also see Hunton and Paxton, the other towns that Pierce had mentioned that his message had told him where strange goings on were happening. So yeah, with that, you guys know definitively you head to the north.
Do I see a certain place on this map?
A certain place?
Do I say home? Do I say my home?
So. Oh, that, okay.
Yeah.
How far out is it?
It's about... It's about 550, maybe 600 miles.
Okay. And we're going 150?
Yes, you guys are going 150, like mainly north, a little bit northwest. Home is a little bit more northeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Just wanted to know where we were in relation to all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So
How
you guys,
many days travel is that?
150 miles. You guys know traveling on horseback, like coming from from where you landed on the ship with Captain Riddick and came all the way here, you guys know that you can go about 50 miles a day, maybe a little bit less. So you feel like you can probably make that in 3 full days. At this point, it's late in the afternoon.
Are we going along the shore, or are we going like deeper into land?
You guys are landlocked at the moment. You guys are about 100 miles inland. So you're not going along the shore. You are going like north, like away from any water, away from any ocean.
Gingy is disappointed.
Okay.
No.
Noted.
Okay. So, you guys travel. About how long do you guys travel for?
30 days and 30 nights.
2 to 3 hours is what you said was like the amount of days.
That's how much daylight you had left.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should probably camp at night and try to get on a normal sleep schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys chug
That'll
right
be an
along.
interesting experiment. I've never done that before.
Yeah, getting on a normal sleep schedule seems to have a very high DC.
Funny. Okay. So yeah, you guys travel along. Can I get Cass and Ginny to make perception checks as well? You guys made survival, but just perception, just in case, for the hell of it.
18.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it. 18, you
Just for
said?
the hell of it.
18. Okay.
24.
24. Okay.
Can I get you guys
yeah.
to do a death saving throw just for the hell of it?
Yeah. Power word kill, just for the hell of it.
Oh
no,
my God.
Yeah, you guys travel along, riding not into the sunset. You're traveling north, so it's to your left, but you enjoy a very nice sunset. You don't really see any danger, and you are sort of stricken with how lovely this terrain is. You're kind of in plain grassland. It's very windy. There's just enough trees for there to be some nice foliage.
Okay.
But you guys travel with not really a hiccup.
I hop off the horse and travel the rest of the way in wolf form. White
Okay.
wolf.
Okay.
Just running.
Cool. So yeah, you guys travel your 3-4 hours, and you find actually a nice oak tree that you think might be a good place to set up camp.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to cast Tiny Hut when we get
Oh,
there.
good.
Just to provide a nice little place for us to spend time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys have landed. You've cast Tiny Hut. The evening is yours.
I'm gonna go out into the field. Is there a field?
Yeah. You're in
Yeah.
a big like plain grassland.
And I'm gonna I'm Cass now, and I'm in my changeling form, not the elf
Okay.
form.
Okay. You've been in your high elf form basically since you got to New Hexton.
Yeah, once we left New Hexton, I dropped it and turned into a changeling again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go out into the field and grow a white flower with the black iris.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, it was nice talking to you. Maybe I won't be almost dead next time. And I'm just gonna walk back.
The flower smells particularly strong of burning wood, in case you forgot.
Right, I did not.
No, I know. So you make your way back. What are the rest of you doing?
Dorf is in his dwarf form, just so you know. And he's He's just like sitting there rolling a pair of D6 dice that have dwarven rune symbols on it. He's just rolling it and as he rolls it, like Pickett is kind of running up and looking at him, and Dwarf is just mumbling and stuff to Pickett, and then he kind of re-rolls it. He's just, munching on something.
Okay. Anybody else have anything you'd like to do this evening?
Q is trying to stay awake, but having a hard time because caffeine crash. And he's also looking at this hamster, pin something. He doesn't know what it is, but it's attracted his attention. Horny hamster.
Horny hamster. Good lord.
I like to sit down with Dorf and the hedgehog and just kind of feed it like little like scraps of my like dinner for the night.
Okay. Anyone else? Augustus, did you have something?
Augustus is just studying old spell books, just kind of brushing up on stuff, seeing if there's any. He's doing that thing where he's practicing spells that he hasn't touched in a hot minute to see if he can brush any of those off in his brain.
Okay.
Piece
Cool.
them together.
Cool. All right. If no one else has anything to do, are you guys taking watches?
I'm gonna take
Who has
mine.
first watch?
Q is staying awake, so Q will take first watch.
Okay. Anyone else taking that with you?
Are we gonna split them up like that, or?
It's up to you guys.
I can
Sometimes
take
you guys.
watch with you.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take
Gus.
second.
Super tired, so I am abstaining.
Okay. Q and Kess, can I get perception checks, please?
Hang on.
Which I have disadvantage on, yes?
Yes.
Because of the exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Indeed.
Indubitably.
Perception?
Yes.
Perception.
And this is assuming
16.
this is assuming all of you 16. Okay, this is assuming all the rest of you have like bedded down for the evening. Okay.
5.
16. 5. Q, you are so tired and you are so nervous because the caffeine, it's got this effect on you that like you feel jittery even though you're so sleepy. You've never experienced anything quite like this. So you're not focusing or perceiving very much at all.
Cause I just, it's like I don't want to go to sleep, but I really want to go to sleep, you know?
Well, you can go
You
to
ever
sleep.
get that feeling?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You didn't hear the first part.
It's
There's
like
two
you,
parts.
You don't want to, but you want
Right.
to.
Right, but
Which
I don't
one-
want to.
Which one is stronger?
I'll have to think about it.
I thought you didn't want to think anymore today.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Point of order, are you guys inside the hut or are you sitting outside the hut?
I'm inside.
Those who are on watch, inside or outside?
I probably would have gone outside and leaned against it.
Leaned against the tiny hut?
That's what Q is doing.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Kess, you notice a slight change in the wind. It's a little bit more bitter, but like it's
Sorry,
becoming a bit more
it's the
cold.
caffeine's made me gassy.
Yeah, it's a little bit more biting.
It's colder?
A little bit more of a nip in the air. Not uncomfortable, but you can feel a little bit more of a chill.
Okay.
Apart from that, your watch comes to a close uneventfully. Who does next watch?
I was one of them. I don't know if somebody else was with me.
Okay.
I can go after him.
Okay. Dorf, can you make a perception check, please?
Q is not going to sleep if he's going to try not to.
For future reference, we should probably have somebody keep watch with me because I have horrible perception. It's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, man. You don't
Wait, what-
you don't notice much.
You don't think Pierce
You don't
would have-
notice much. Yeah, we'll say Pierce did. Hold on.
Well, we could split it
Pierce
2
did
and 2.
not do much better.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you guys start talking about Pierce rolled a natural 2. You guys start talking about like Dorf, if you try to have a conversation with Pierce, he seems very absent. He's kind of like he's not a man of many words as it is, but less so than usual tonight.
Because he's literally absent.
Because he's literally absent. No, that's just he seems particularly, his mind is elsewhere.
All right.
Okay. And y'all's watch comes to a close uneventfully. Who has last?
Me.
Jindy. Okay. Make a perception check, please.
$28.
28. Oh my god. You see the coolest owl. You see like it's such, you see like you're watching and you see the owl just flying. You see this owl dive and pick up like a small like land mammal. You see this, it's so far away, and you've like such an excellent display of, there's nothing for you to see tonight besides this owl picking up this rat. But it really is fascinating.
You saw the shit out of it.
You saw the shit out of it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be. And with that, the night comes to a close. Dawn breaks. You guys wake up well rested. You guys can take your long rest. Casters, if you'd like to prepare your spells for the day. Oh, sorry. Q, did you ever fall asleep?
He tried not to.
Make a Constitution check for me, please.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
That's an 8.
No. I thought you didn't get disadvantage on saving throws yet.
He said check.
It's just a check.
Oh.
So, yes, eventually you do fall asleep.
It was still
And-
an 8. That was the first one I rolled. So
Yeah.
less.
With that 8, you do fall asleep, so I need a wisdom save, please.
which this one's not a disadvantage.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's what I thought you were doing. I'm sorry.
Right. This was to see if you fall asleep.
Yeah. I got it.
I
confused.
apologize.
I was eating
breezed
chocolate.
right past that.
So this was a saving throw.
Yes.
That's 17.
17.
14 plus
Okay.
3.
You did indeed save. You fall asleep and it's like a fitful sleep at first, but eventually REM takes you and you're just like, you're snoozing hard. You're dreaming of fish. Are you laughing at you laughing at REM? Like, are you hearing REM in your head? Okay. It's the end of the world as we know it.
That's him in the corner.
I would think it's the man in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him in the spot.
Right. So,
Yeah.
So now all of you can take your long rest. Q, you no longer have exhaustion. Casters, if
Hell
you'd like to
yeah.
propel, if you'd like to prepare your spells for the day, propel your spares for the day.
Spurs.
And with that, another day is yours.
The day is mine.
The day is yours. Seize it.
Seize the day, boys.
Oh
Carpe diem.
my god.
It's about 7 in the morning at this point.
I wake up in the morning feeling
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
wonderful.
I was just kidding. I wouldn't have like killed your character for doing that. I do enjoy that song. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I guess you just start packing up and get
Okay.
on the road.
Yeah.
So
Moving right
same marching order.
Yep.
Okay. Cass and Jenny, can I get survival checks?
Are we footloose and fancy free?
Another
Yes.
21.
Hell
Thank
yes.
you, Mike.
With that roll, yeah. What'd you have, Jenny?
27.
27. I need you guys to stop rolling so damn well. This is like
I need to say something.
Make higher checks.
The dice that Mike got me is like Gil dice. And if you watch Critical Role, you like understand that.
Yeah, don't fight me, Gil. Yeah.
Yeah, so but they roll really well,
weird?
so I'm like, thank you, Mike.
You mean snitch dice? The snitch rolls really well. Gil sometimes does fuck.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's like that version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, so you guys.
I just have a +9 to perception, so.
Jeez, Lord. So.
Wait, perception?
No, that was survival.
Survival.
Oh, you said perception.
Did I say? I thought I said survival. I meant survival.
I did survival.
Still
in my head,
23.
I was thinking like,
She's
23?
like,
Okay.
I still got this. I'm a cleric.
Yeah, got it.
Wisdom
yeah,
stats.
Yeah, either way, you guys are confident that you're heading in the right direction. In the interest of time, we're going to say that you guys travel throughout the day. Nothing of particular interest happens, but if there's anything you guys would like to be doing as the day progresses, you guys stop for lunch. Before you stop for the evening, you may do so now.
I'm just gonna travel as a dog again, as a wolf.
All right. White Wolf.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Solid white with black rings around the eyes.
Anybody else?
Q and Augustus are gonna like. I'm holding a conversation with Q in the back on our horses. So when you do the blink, which is what you were calling it, you start vanishing in and out like you were doing a couple of days back. Where do you go exactly? Like, does time still pass for you, or do you find yourself in like another plane of being?
Well, sorry, there's a piece of ice in that drink. What's very strange is that I forgot how to do that just the other day. I can't seem to do that anymore. But I mean,
Hey, that's okay. I've been forgetting a lot of my spells too. That's why I got the notebook.
yeah, I should probably write things down, like you said, but that's just not really how
I
my
just
brain
remembered how to
works.
cast a lightning bolt the other day, so it's okay.
Wow.
Can we?
But when I did do it, I was still somewhere.
You were somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I could still see everybody, but I could also see everything looked.
Oh, so you could
hazy.
see us the whole time. It
Yeah.
was hazy. Okay. Augustus is taking notes on all of this.
Zach, how does the
I love
ethereal
this so
plane look in your world?
Yeah, I think Augustus would probably recognize it as the ethereal plane. It was just like not sure what the hell you were up to. Like,
Yeah, that's Q vaguely describes Zach's ethereal plane. Oh.
I see.
Wow. Okay.
What's it look like, Zach?
Yeah,
My ethereal plane?
Yeah,
like the
our
ethereal plane.
That
universe's ethereal plane.
You know the video for Take on Me where it's all like pencil drawing?
yes,
It's
yes,
All right.
yes. I want to go
Yeah.
relearn that spell.
that is the ethereal plane in our campaign.
I can get behind it.
Does George
Aha is there
Michael?
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
not George Michael, but it's fine.
All right. So you guys travel through the day. You find another place, another tree that you feel might be a good place to set up for the evening.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut indeed. All right. So the tiny hut is up. Who is keeping watch? Or do you have do you guys have anything you'd like to do for the evening? We're powering through. Like, we're gonna say that you guys like have your meals and.
I grow a flower, but this time I don't really talk to it. I just grow it and spend
Still
some
smells
time
as
with it,
strongly.
but I don't like talk to it.
Okay. It smells as strongly as it did the night before.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Q goes right to bed, just right to sleep. So confident, so excited.
Same as before, just relaxing and then getting up to do my duty.
Okay.
Like
Alright,
my
who is-
task, not
Yeah.
ew.
Q also gets up. To
I
do
wasn't
his
gonna take
duty.
it there. Who's doing first watch?
Augustus can do first watch.
Okay.
Cass is gonna want to take watch with Pierce, whichever one he does.
Okay. So Augustus, you go first. Is anybody going with Augustus?
I'll go with Augustus.
Okay. Do you guys make perception checks, please?
Yeah. We got how perceptive am I? I am +1 perceptive on a 19, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Very nice.
For me,
7. Okay. Dorf, you kind of get lost in conversation. You're thinking like, man, it would be so much fun to play a game of Field right now. Like we're not anywhere that it would be dangerous for us to do so.
I still haven't played it.
Yeah. Augustus, you notice the wind is getting stronger, but your watch passes without any kind of any kind of excitement. Yeah. So, Kess and Pierce next.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, Pierce rolled not well.
Oh no! Wait, perception?
Perception, yes.
Okay, 17.
17.
Rolled a 9,
Okay.
but I have like a +8, so it's good.
Okay. Pierce is just kind of sitting there quietly, like engaging in his conversation as he needs to.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not really talking to him. I'm just,
Okay.
like,
Just as
with
it comes up, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Kess. At some point, you notice the same as Augustus did. The wind is getting stronger and stronger. But you start to hear like that's the wind sound. You're not really surrounded by very many trees besides the one that you're sitting under.
Sound like
and
whispers?
this sounds like it's coming far away, and it does indeed sound like whispers.
What does it sound like it's saying?
Does it sound like a foul voice on the air?
It you can't really make out what it's saying. It sounds like several voices just like meshing together. And it does grow stronger. And it continues to go stronger. And eventually you see a shimmery not only one, but like a series of shimmery white flashes almost out in the distance. And it seems like it's moving closer to you.
I pointed out to Pierce.
What? The fuck is that?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
And after a couple of moments of you like, I don't know what is it? I don't know what is it? I don't know what is it? After a couple moments of this, you guys see it just like rushing toward you. And you guys look up, and eventually they become almost they almost have features. They become almost humanoid. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh no.
He's over here sleeping.
Oh
He's
god.
over here snoozing all nice and chill.
Snooze and Q, that's
Oh
what they
my
call you.
God.
That's what they call me. Oh, snoozy. Snooze a Q. How about you? Snoozing Q.
This is a crazy episode.
Yeah, there was some stuff going on, you guys. Look, I want to show you. Okay, I want to show you. I don't think anybody believes me. When I didn't have enough to roll, there's too many dice for me to roll. But 118. That's when Cass almost
And
got
I
like
have
2
60,
more points.
I have 60 HP, yeah, so 2 more points and I would have been I would have been permadead, but that means
Double dead.
Jindy would have had to revivify.
Yes.
So
Revivify!
That's just it. It just dies, and we have to move on from the whole character.
Yeah.
arc.
No. That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
So we
What's on the show?
commission new art. Oh,
Cass has no fear. Like she has no fear, so she totally would have done that.
oh, she should have at least one fear
She
now.
might have a
Now
little
she
more.
should have one,
She
yeah.
might have a little more fear now, but I also don't know. I don't think she does. I'm not gonna lie.
Kess is the personification of YOLO.
Hello.
That's her middle name. She about almost only lived once.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people who live their life by YOLO usually die drinking, so.
Was rough.
That wasn't
know.
funny. I don't know why I laughed at that.
I don't know what the statistics
sad.
are on that.
So, thank you all for joining us for tonight's episode of the Secret Adventure Society. We really appreciate it. Do you guys have anything to add before we sign off for the evening?
Next Wednesday is Spilling the Ale. It's our
Yeah,
D&D
yeah.
talk show. We will have people from the show on the episode here on twitch.tv/Loch-Ness. What else? Our next SAS episode is
Next session will be
January 13th.
Yeah.
Mike-
Quick draw lock.
Mike already had it in the chat, so.
Nice. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
So
Happy New Year.
Hey, Mike,
Happy-
Mike. What day is that? Hump day.
oh, goon. So
His name was
Yes.
Mike. I couldn't not say it.
Yeah,
and it's
no,
a
that's
Wednesday.
fair, that's fair.
Listen,
that it was all right there.
universe.
So yes, don't forget to check us out on Spilling the Ale next week, and then our next session on January 13th. You say? Don't forget, you'll be able to watch this episode on the VOD like right now or tomorrow or whatever. And
if you missed anything.
if you missed anything, you'll be able to watch that, or you'll be able to watch it on YouTube starting on Friday morning, hopefully. And on the podcast, hopefully Monday, if we get everything sorted out. Again, we apologize. We're having some weird issues with files and such, but we're gonna try to figure that out. Don't forget to tweet using the hashtag Secret Adventure, and we might just use your name as an NPC in the game, like Sparkles, like Tux, like Captain Riddick, like Magistrate Idej Zot. Gone too soon.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
literally gone though.
Yeah, no, very, very literally. Wild session, you guys. Like, holy crap.
Make sure you guys follow everybody here.
Yeah, so
Follow
somebody
everybody.
do cast.
We already
in the
did.
chat.
It's in the
Okay,
chat.
cool.
Also,
there.
if you live in Georgia, vote.
Yes,
So
Yes,
very-
yes, yes, yes.
Be safe. Happy New
we
Year.
love you guys. We love you guys a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a hard year, but you guys have been here for us, and thank you. And I love all of you who are on this call with me.
Oh, I love you guys.
Love y'all
I was
too.
prepared.
You weren't prepared for
yeah.
me to show emotions.
Thanks
I do
for-
them regularly.
Thanks
You
for
can't
not
just
making
bring
my
that on us.
2020 terrible.
Speaking
Well, it's
of which,
terrible, but making it slightly less.
Making
so.
it better. Making
Yeah.
it better.
one small note with the New Year's, just as like a reminder from like us as a group to like you guys. You might see a lot of posts coming up soon about talking about like what you accomplished in the face of the adversity of 2020, blah blah blah. Don't sweat those, right? Like we all made it through it, and I think that's enough to ask of anyone right now. So
I agree entirely.
Agreed. Yes. That's a really good point, Rothmar. Thank you. That made me feel better. I've been seeing those tweets and I'm like, I have nothing to add to this. Oh my God.
I want to know how many bags of Cheetos I ate this year, and I'll put that as my accomplishment. Like
Yeah.
that's
If you bought,
Yes.
if you were able to successfully purchase one package of toilet paper this year, you have
You did a
succeeded.
thing.
You did it. You made
If
it.
you weren't able,
Throw out the fucking confetti. You did it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still here for you. If you didn't,
Right. No. Yeah.
purchase
Yeah.
one.
Even if you didn't, you overcame a great amount of adversity, I'm sure.
yeah,
You might
I
have
did
a
lack of
you
the
might have a
toilet paper.
stinky butt,
Yeah.
but we still
Oh
love
my
you.
God.
3,000 miles to my home in I think April because of it. So like,
I remember
did
you
it.
talking about that. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Wild year. But we love you guys. Thank you so much. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Just like
think
Jen
we're
said,
good.
be safe. Everybody, please be safe.
Be safe.
We're getting close. I can feel the vaccine in my arm right now. Like it's not there, but I can feel it.
Yeah.
That'd be weird if you feel it.
I just I've just been stabbing myself with a pencil just to pretend.
I don't know.
Oh,
if we
God.
Don't do that. Don't
Maybe
do that.
meme that at all.
Oh man.
No, I don't.
I'm turning
I
it to the
respect
ending
that.
scene. I'm
Love you
shutting this
guys.
thing down.
Thank you so
We're,
much.
we're out of here. Love
Yeah,
you
just
guys.
like
Thank you.
2020, we're gone. Bye.
Happy New